Dear Diary, yesterday was crazy. So we were staying at this
Wait, we're
big
assuming the
fire
dragon can fly.
giant's place. You remember that from the last time? Yeah. Well, he's actually a dragon, and he was flying because the sky opened up and another dragon came through, along with a load of ships. So we went onto our ship and we were like, let's try and help out the red dragon because maybe Coral will die if we don't. We don't know who this red dragon is. Maybe it's her grandpappy. So we flew on the ship. I was powering the ship. I threw some tires at people, like the famous video game Donkey Kong, and I bumped them off the side, whereas the other two got stabbed a lot. Then, when we were passing by the big dragon whilst we were being harpooned by a green ship, I pointed the Flutey Filibuster device at the black dragon, and then I became a black dragon. And I was like, well, this is good, but we're still going to have an issue of what happens if this this black dragon in my body swaps back. Like I don't know how to contain a dragon, so I ate myself, and now I'm permanently a dragon, which makes me the most dragony person aboard our ship. The second most being the crocodile because I think they're related somehow. Anyway, after the big battle, I got some lessons from the big fire giant lad, who's actually a dragon, about turning to and fro my normal form to my dragon form,
Ah,
and
your dragon form's your
then
normal
I
form.
then I forgot that I was dragged to talk to this fire giant for a delivery we were making. I didn't even think I went along because I thought I was at the place, but no, I was there. That was crazy. Um, anyway, we met what I'm proposing to be Coral's second crewmate, this big lovable fire giant oaf, who I'm naming Tinder Boy. um, just because he's not really a fire giant, he's more of a tinderbox. I feel there's a lot of walls to his character. There's a lot of depth in what's inside old Tinderbox. And I'm really gonna delve into that, and I'm really hoping in this day I'm gonna really nail down this man's motivations, goals, dreams, desires, bonds, ideals, flaws, personality traits. The general stuff. Anyway, we're now doing an escort mission with a kleptomaniac who wants to take all of the cargo. And we're on our way to go see the hobgoblins, where hopefully with the hobgoblins we will be able to find out more about maybe making that stupid conspiracy theory one of my teachers talked about once in a classroom a reality. Um, I think that's everything important. Hugs and kisses. 39th issue. P.S. I've increased 2 points in my name. I don't I don't know why I'm called 37th Ushu. Something my parents called me, but I'm 39th now. I've decided because I choose my own destiny.
Oh,
Okay, I
look
think
at
that's
him taking on
everything.
his.
Well, we will start then. Some days into the journey, you've shot off into the stars at by your standards, a snail's pace, going about 30 miles an hour through the skies, which is very boring. But Ushu, you are currently in your quarters on your ship in a cocoon-like form. Do you want to describe what peels out of this cocoon? I don't think the others have seen you for a couple of days. You've been locked in your room, going through some personal stuff.
There was the scene. a passing observer might see could be insinuated as a scene similar to the famous movie Alien,
Oh
where
god.
from a little worm hisses out and scuttles under the bed, where it finishes metamorphosing, and out of it comes this serpentine-like dragon with scales of starlight. It looks like they're made from stars and such. And Uchu, not being a very prideful person, not someone who's quite full of themselves, normally more interested in knowing other people, doesn't have any mirrors in his room to
Of course he doesn't.
realize his form. So he just not really noticing anything has changed. He turns back into his regular walky form with his legs, and he looks around and he just goes, "What did I do last night?" As he looks at this big casing of an egg with like glittering stars swirling around it and a couple of like fish swimming in and out, and I'm just like, I don't know. Also, the dragon form has like fish swimming in and out and a white jellyfish like.
Is Ushu aware that a few days has passed, or does he think it's only been one night?
It's only been one day. I don't know what you're talking about.
I find it funny that you crawled into your bedroom as this massive dragon that's shrunk down somewhat, but not really quite finished its transformation, which then laid a giant egg and died. And then out of the egg came you somehow. I don't know what happened to the other
I
dragon.
like to
but...
think that the egg looks like the old dragon, and it's like it morphed into an egg, and then it bursts out and just looks like a horrific scene in the bedroom. And I just look at it.
I hope the
I
corrosion
open
isn't
the
too bad.
porthole, and I out the space window it goes. Done and dusted. Don't have to clean up that mess anymore. He's going to get out and probably clean his room.
Okay, so you
If
guys.
somebody passes by, he goes, "Good morning."
Which one of you was likely to have seen him first?
I mean, maybe, I guess, since Zoe hasn't said anything.
Yeah, I'm just debating about whether she would have. Whether
Vedrok's probably wandering
heard
around
something.
most days. Just
There was horrific screaming occurring before.
Okay, yeah. No. If there was very
Horrible.
screaming, she's definitely woken up, probably gone to his room and been. What?
Oh no, I'm just saying for the last couple of days.
I mean,
just constant.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Horrifying
So the first night she would have cared, but like now she's just like,
She's over it.
shit, I'm over.
There was
rolling,
screaming.
You know.
There was screaming. I didn't even know. It's become second nature to me to just mute all of that stuff. It's not real.
Your hearing aid
Heard it
turned down most of the time.
Yeah, heard it all before. Back in the goddamn war.
I just leave him to his own accords.
What do you think you've been getting up to on this thoroughly boring slow voyage?
Probably just wandering around, talking to the odd person.
Very interested in the Firestones. What they're called again?
Rocks.
Flame rocks. I always keep forgetting the name.
Deeply unimaginative name. You know what? Fuck it. It's a boring name and I hate it. Someone come up with a cool name for the flame rocks.
No, I like flame rocks.
No, something better.
Fire putters.
Fire putters. We're sticking with fire putters. Hell yeah.
Fire putters. Okay, yeah. So Coral's obviously been very interested in the fire putters, and probably has been walking around the ship trying to get her bearings and understand the crew.
Well, there's really only.
Not personally, but sort of like understand how
the
crew works.
Yeah, well, there's only two of them. One of them just sort of.
Oh, is it just the admiral? And
so there's the crew and the engine, the partiers that generate the heat. Yeah. You never really see them. They work on shifts, and so they're either sleeping and snoring, or they're straight back
Partying.
in, partying hard,
But isn't there
raising
the
hell.
captain?
The captain, Ernlot's Hemingway, he's chilling out in the on the
And then
bridge,
there's
just sort of in his
then
chair.
there's the cannon dude.
And there's Engelby, he's up on the top. He's probably just sort of fiddling with his gun or something. I don't know what he does. He doesn't do much. He's
I've
impossibly
probably
stupid.
gone
So.
over. I've definitely gone over to the ship just to check on it. Spoken to what's his name, the pirate.
Pirate?
There's a man in our ship.
Oh yeah,
there's
yeah.
a
Have
man in
you have you interacted with Jeffrey yet?
I've probably, as I've done like floor, like swept the floors,
You
not swept the
noticed-
floors, like like going round each floor, like checking on everything and whatever. Probably checked on him and said you're right.
I love the idea that there's this man who's hiding in your ship, and you just go, "You're right," and then sort of walk off.
And then
And...
like you're right. Sort of said,
Please don't
welcome to
kill
the
me.
crew.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no, right. Yeah, no, I won't kill you.
I'll do
As long as
anything.
Okay, yep, you're now part of my crew. Thank you.
Okay.
Right, now start sweeping the floors.
Yes. What's your name?
Captain Coral, that's all you need to know. Get on with it. Chop,
Okay,
chop.
I'm Jeffrey Scoreboard. Sorry.
Jeffrey
Jeffrey
Scoreboard.
Scoreboard.
That's my name. Don't
As
laugh
soon
at
as-
me.
As
I'm gonna laugh.
Jeffrey,
Sorry, Jeffrey.
are you from a long line of scoreboarders?
Yeah, the other ones weren't very good either.
They weren't very good either. Is that why they didn't let you play any of the sport and you had to keep scoring
I don't know
on
what
the board?
you mean. It's just a name.
Shut up,
doesn't
Jeffrey.
mean any... Okay,
It's
sorry.
a future joke.
No, we have
They'll
games here.
understand
I
when
just
we
No.
melt your
No,
fucking
Jeffrey,
mind.
no games until you swept the floor.
I'm
Get
scared
back.
to sweep the floor. He carries on sniveling,
Sweeping the floor.
sniveling and
Or-
sweeping.
Jeffrey, you missed
Sniveling
a
and sweeping.
snot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you sure you don't get to give him orders?
I'm just a
Nope.
Hang on. What?
traveller.
Hello? What? It was. That was the point. Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. I didn't think that was okay.
Are you crying, Jamie?
Son?
Is it because?
Are you
Is
safe?
it because the?
Are they bullying you,
is
those
it
online
because-
fools?
Coral's probably also gone to her room and checked out the cube. while
Cube
she's
still there?
Actually,
Still cube?
still there.
Being all
Actually, like
cubey?
opened it.
Jeremy,
She's actually like
Jeffrey,
opened
whatever's
it.
your
Opened
name.
it. Opened it.
You can't open it. It's
Jeremy,
you can plug it in to your it's like a sort of it's like a USB
Yeah.
stick, but it's a map.
Yeah, so I've plugged it in.
You've plugged
at
it
least
in.
once.
Well, so now it shows a completely new set of stars, which is to say that the stars are all different, isn't it?
Mhm.
But it still points a direction towards the destination, which is the complete, well, not quite the complete opposite way, but it's like back and left of where you guys are. You'd have to go the opposite direction, but it's not very far. You're on the right side of the nebula, as it were.
Okay. How much do I recognize of it?
Of what?
Or other than the like, is there anything of like any like historical landmarks that Coral will have heard of?
No, so this star map is literally just dots.
Okay.
And it has a dotted line to the one. It's like green dots and then one red dot line to a place that's marked with an X. And that's it.
X marks
So
the spot.
you don't have like there's nothing to go off of because it's all just planets and they're all just in different locations. Like you don't recognize the layout at all. It's all completely changed.
Okay.
So you wouldn't be able to point out what's where. Although I think I did give you a newer map. I gave Uchu a new map. When you guys set off, the judge gave you a map.
Mm.
But yeah, and also, I mean, Captain Hemming won't. We'll have one. Otherwise, he's flying blind, which will be silly. Yeah, you guys doing any nonsense whilst you wait?
Jeffrey.
Hi, that's not my name.
Just so you know, as a traveler with the crew,
Uchu.
when it
Uchu.
comes to I'm
Uchu.
picking a moment when
Uchu.
you're not about, particularly about what I'm going. Now,
Uchu, what are you doing
You-
with my crew?
We've established you're not here.
there. You're not here. Nobody's here. I've taken him aside.
Okay.
Now, Coral really, she runs a tight ship here.
I can tell.
There are a couple of things that she expects from people in her crew.
No.
Okay. What's one of those?
Now, first off is how good a cook are you, Jeremiah?
Oh no.
Have you cooked before?
I can
It's
do.
okay if you haven't.
I can do baked beans.
You're gonna have to improve on that, Jeremiah.
I know
because you're gonna have
toast.
to make Coral. You're gonna have to make Coral breakfast. Not only that, she's quite the explorer in terms of her palate. So you're gonna have to make her a different dish. But I'm sure with your abilities with beans and toast, I'm sure you'll be able to quickly expand into. And she really likes really daring, just real complex recipes. So
baked bread
now-
and toasted beans.
this sounds fantastic. You're already there, Jeremiah.
Okay.
Now the
Where's
second
the
thing.
kitchen? I didn't
The
see
kitchen.
one.
You're gonna have to find that out for yourself, Jeremiah. I can't help you. I'm just a traveler with the crew. Like, I'm not allowed to know these things. Now the second thing, Jeremiah, this is very important, is that every evening Coral gets really achy feet. And so it's always customary for the newest member of the crew to give her a foot massage. Now she's exceedingly insistent. So it doesn't matter if we're in a fight for our lives. It doesn't matter. Those feet gotta be massaged. You understand?
What time?
Now also usually around about 7 p.m.
Okay, I'll try.
There's a clock. Yeah, there's clocks around shit. Now the third thing is that sometimes Coral likes to test you by telling you to do the opposite of what she actually wants you to do, but she doesn't say when. So you've really got to pay attention to the tone. So if her tone ever changes slightly, like I haven't got on a handle of it. Fortunately,
Could you give an
so I don't
example?
have to. So okay, here's an example. So sometimes she'll be like, "Can you mop the floors, please?" And that's say. But if she's shouting at like real aggressive shouts like "Do the floors!" or something like that, like when she's really getting up in your face or getting aggressive at any sort, that normally means that she wants the opposite. And she will try and test you by getting angrier and angrier at the specific demand until you figure out what the opposite of that command is. Also, just in terms of help for the whole ship, you got to give the crocodile a bath. I do that after the foot massage at 8. You really got to get the sponge
the metal
underneath the
bits?
scale. Especially the metal bits. There's some stuff under the sink in the kitchen. Use some of that. And the third thing is that as I'm not a member of the crew, and this isn't something for the crocodile. This is just the fifth thing to remember. So the final thing is that Cole is very insistent that everyone who can on her crew grows just a massive beard, just as big as you can, and dye it entirely red. Just that's really important. It's to do with her religion.
all right then.
Yeah, but it's kind of a sacred thing, so she probably won't bring it up. And if she gives you some weird looks about it, she's just kind of thinking about how considerate you're being.
Okay. I think
Now,
he's writing them all
your
down.
current mission. Now, after your current mission of wiping the floors, there's this interesting fire giant on the main ship. Now, Coral wants you to try and recruit the giant. Now, don't forget, if you recruit the giant, you've got to parry everything I've told you to him, as the person brought on that new member.
Isn't
as
our
I was the
ship
one
a bit
who
small?
trapped you by the. That's an issue that I'm pretty sure an intuitive, creative mind such as yourself with baked toast on beans, I'm sure you can figure out a way to make this still work.
Cut off his
I can
heads.
already see the gears are working, and I'm going to leave you to ruminate on that one. I've got to go take a bath because I don't know about you, but somebody, as a practical joke, probably Coral. If you ever see a joke being played, it's normally Coral. She's such a jokester. Somebody left a massive egg in my room and it burst open. It smelled anything, and I smelled equally as bad. So I'm going to go hit the showers now.
Okay. We have showers? Where?
I hate
Yeah,
you.
don't worry,
I
you'll
hate
find
you. I
them.
hate you. I hate you.
and I leave.
He's got a
What
nice
day?
detailed
What
list.
day is this?
I knock on Coral's door and I just go, I'm using the showers.
Fuck off.
Hang on, I need to make an actual list of this. I'm realizing there's a lot of things. So it was.
It was.
So foot rubs.
Foot
Foot rubs
rubs
at 7
at
o'clock.
7 p.m.
Uh,
After the foot rubs,
So-
gotta give the crocodile a bath. Whenever Coral is doing things in a different tone, aka shouty, she is
What's the
challenging
opposite?
them to figure out what the opposite it is, and she'll get increasingly more angry and frustrated until you figure it out. And then also he has to make Coral a different,
Different breakfast
exotic
every
and
morning.
diverse breakfast every day, which from the sounds of it, he's not the most proficient cook, which was my hope for that challenge.
He's not the most proficient anything.
I know.
Was
There was
there anything else?
there was a
Oh,
fourth,
recruit.
there was a fifth thing.
Recruit the
Recruiting
giant.
will be.
Recruit the giant, and whoever you recruit carries on these 5 core 6 commandments, because it's the beard as well.
Oh,
6
beard.
That's
core
the beard.
commandments. The 6 commandments, 7 commandments we
The
include
sixth
recruiting.
commandment.
But this is my way of, it's gonna slowly, as the crew expands, slowly extend. You'll get so many breakfasts and so many foot rubs.
Oh, man. I was thinking about that a couple of days ago. I was like, what? We've never talked about what they eat on the ship at all. I wonder.
I don't even know whether, I mean, it's up to Zoe whether there's actually a kitchen or a shower.
I feel like
whether
that. Right,
guy's gonna
I
be.
feel like
No.
there's probably not a shower.
There has to be.
There's almost certainly a kitchen.
But there's probably some form of washing facility.
There's
whether
baths,
it,
but yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
Probably
how
more like-
fuck it. If there's a
Probably
shower,
more
there's a
likely
shower.
like a bath, like a full-on bathroom for me. And like, you know, of course, if it was at full capacity, then one person would be required to like, you know, do all the manservant stuff of, you know, making the bath and whatever.
Yeah.
But for the crew, they probably just have like a sink they have to share between all like 12 of them.
12?
I don't know.
No, there's 9. There's 9 cabins on
9.
this thing, and they're all rather cramped. So I think you can fit. I'm imagining captain's quarters, kitchen, cabin.
Yep.
Like stuff. I don't know, storeroom or something at the end
Storerooms.
with bathtubs equipped. Cool. Well, I'm sure as you're kind of
What day
patrolling-
did this happen on?
this would have happened on the second day of the trip, which is I'm gonna say it's a Friday. Oh yeah, there's days of the week in this world. I don't give a shit.
Right. So when did we leave? What day did we leave?
Well, you were left on a Wednesday.
Okay, so I've had at least one encounter. Okay, no, I'm going to have an encounter of this tonight, then, aren't I?
Yes. Not that you know.
Yeah.
You probably notice Jeffrey chatting with Engelby at some point, and hearing you hearing me. But what about ceilings? Doorways, small. Stairs, teeny.
I love him so much. I love Engelby so much.
Sometimes tower. Tower too small. Also, what do I do with the gun? I don't know. I will
I
think
don't know.
about it. He writes it down
I
on his
need to
list
ask
of
the
things to think
captain.
about. Don't ask Why not ask the captain? Yeah, they told me that you couldn't tell anyone you had to go and you needed to do it quietly. I cannot understand, tiny man. Go. You are small and annoying. I do not want to be on ship with you. Good day. Oh, before you go, do you know how many syllables are in the word syllable? Yeah, Jeffrey just starts crying. So, Vedrok, what have you been up to?
Tinkering, running drills in his head.
He's just running combat scenarios in his brain.
Yeah.
It's basically play fighting, but
Yeah.
you see him
Keeping
stalking
himself
through
in-
the corridors like.
Yeah. Somebody turn out the lights. They're gonna do a night mission.
I've obviously
Yeah.
walked past this at some point. I just thought,
You just see him like peering round corners, just looking, and then scuttle across. Kicking, he'll kick down your doors in the middle of the night and go, "This is a raid." You're
I've
coming
probably
with
also
me.
seen him do these like pretend infiltration missions, and I've actually judged him like this is all wrong. All of it. Like, got very stressed about how wrong he's doing this. Like, oh my god,
He hasn't read
I've
the
got
books in a
another
while.
incompetent person on the ship.
I feel like the one thing that Vedrok might be alright at is infiltration night co-op missions.
Yeah, but from Coral's perspective, given that she's been trained how she's obviously been like raised.
You're
and
a
how to
teenage
raise
pirate. He's a seasoned war
I have
veteran.
known
What do you
war
mean?
my entire life. There has been nothing
He's-
other than war.
He's like a captain of a commando squad. You're a teenager.
And I'm the heir to my like,
To me, it's her teenage. Like, it's like the
In her teenage
the
mind,
young.
she's
side.
doing a shit job.
It's like when you first learn how to drive a car, and you
Yeah.
think everybody else can't drive a car. Yeah,
She's obviously
it's
got
just
to have some experience in combat, like a
Oh,
little
some, but
minor-
just nowhere near as much as him because he's like
Yeah.
this fucking
I was
big shot.
born and bred this way.
It's all he does.
It's my
like-
one thing.
This is literally his one thing. All right. Well, as you guys are tinkering and doing whatever, I'm sure Uchu is discovering all the many facets of his new weird body. Have you found your dick yet? That's a question.
I've
bit
not.
personal.
I'm sorry.
On the
I'm sorry,
DM
back
mission.
that one up.
He's got his second new dragon body.
On
I'm
the
just wondering
third
if he
day,
knows where his
nobody
penis is.
sees. On the third day, nobody sees Uchu, but they do see a pseudo dragon wandering around the hall.
Oh wait, hang on. No, but you can wait. Can you choose a?
Yeah, I read through it. So basically, I have alter self, which
Yeah.
I can use. Like I can go in and out of alter self. However, in addition to alter self, where I can so I can either choose a yeah, 1 second, let me read it. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. Yes, it's level 17. Yes. Yeah, I'm just wandering around the sushi there. Level 17, I'll be able to turn into a pseudo dragon.
Oh,
Did you think it
wait.
was
So
level 7?
if you're wandering around as Uchi, that when Jeffrey sees you, he's gonna. By the way, I don't know. We haven't met yet. So
I think we did. I think I did some
Coral.
instructions.
Wait, no. I know you. It wasn't. What? You're the dragon?
Yeah, I'm the
Oh,
dragon.
I'm so confused.
Does
You're
Coral
the-
Don't worry.
overhear
Did you
this
write
and-
down those notes I
I
last
wrote them
gave
down.
you?
I was about to tell you them. But I don't want
Go
to
on,
any.
then.
No, I feel stupid. No, I'm going. Goodbye. He walks
How was
off, zucks
breakfast
off.
this morning?
I
What did you
made
make?
the baked bread and the toasted beans.
Well,
How
you're
did
gonna
you,
have to
how,
change the ingredients tomorrow.
I know, I don't know what to do.
Don't worry, there's plenty of stuff in the kitchen. Just chuck it in a pan.
You don't know how stocked my kitchen is.
No, none of us do. How stocked
I
is your
assume
kitchen?
it's stocked with things
More
other
than
than
just
toast and
bread and
beans.
beans.
How
What does Coral
long have we-
normally eat?
I mean, what do they normally eat? Stew probably is included in there. Baked beans on toast. Jacket potatoes. Oh, jacket potatoes, they're good.
So there's potatoes, some vegetables, and bread,
Lots of beans.
and lots of beans. There we go. Excellent.
Lots of beans.
I'm sure he can figure something out.
Everything is just going to be
Probably.
beans on toast with
well,
something else chucked in.
the next night it's bread in a stew, and it's all like in a jacket potato, and he's tried to hollow out the jacket potato and like stitch it back together. He's like sellotape. Well, not so. He's glued it back up and with like wax, and it's now this like little sort of jelly pouch of stew and soggy bread.
Jeffrey,
Yeah.
what is this?
It's bread potato stew. Do you
Okay.
like it?
I'm sure it would, except there's a bit of an issue here, love.
What's the issue?
I can't eat wax.
It's beeswax.
No, you have glued the potato with wax.
Only a little bit.
No, there's.
No, it's like
I can't.
it's like the
I
rind
can't
on a
eat a little bit.
cheese. You just eat around it.
No.
Oh, okay, I understand. And he runs off. And
Where are you going now?
he comes back with a pot of wax. He's is this you want I'm so happy. Well done, me. Here you go. Goodbye.
No.
And he
no,
runs
no,
off upstairs.
No.
I'm gonna imagine Ushi's losing it in his power as he hears this.
Christ. Okay. Well, it's been several days of travel, and nothing other than
So days
Jeffrey's
of-
many antics have happened.
Many antics.
Many antics. You
I feel
I
notice.
just
like-
love from
I feel like after
Coral's
these few days,
perspective, it just
Coral
seems
probably worked out that Ushu had something to do with this.
Oh, surely.
it's either that or this is an eccentric crewmate you picked up. I think it's a 60% Ushu, 40%. This is just him.
He's a troubled young man. So,
Dibby-dabba.
you have been traveling for some time, and nothing interesting has happened yet. However, suddenly, you hear from below. You, what are you called? You're all of you, small ones. Hello.
My name is
And
13
Bobby, we introduced us to each other.
No, I know, but what do I call you all at once?
Captain Coral.
That's only one of you. There is more of you than that.
Oh, you're very good at counting.
But
Yes.
I just.
How many of us are there?
I'm going to call you Small Bunch. Small badge.
That'll do.
Okay.
It's descriptive. It works. It's
Descriptive
functional. It's
again.
short. I like your thinking.
Outstanding intellect.
I need the captain needs your help.
With.
Come down and he did not. I can't remember. He go and ask him.
Okay. Okay.
You
She heads
assume.
off.
Yep. Make your way to the
We're
captain's.
going if you come with us.
Oh, I'm going to. Just.
Yeah.
Of course I'm going.
Carry me.
You can fly.
Not in this human form.
Okay.
I can't.
You can walk. Ha ha ha. You make it to the bridge.
Damn.
Yes. So got a little problem. Wanted to ask you all what you thought. Getting a lot of mist. It's gotten a bit foggy, and I'm pretty sure I can see in the distance a ship. But it's a broken ship.
Is it
So
our ship?
no. That would
Well,
what?
that's good.
Why would it be our
thought
ship?
we
We're
should-
in our ship. Are you okay?
No, not your ship.
Who
the
else's
other
ship? Your ship.
Yes, the ship accompanying.
How on earth would that be in front of us? You're all here.
Yeah.
Look out there. You see the B points somewhere in the mists.
I look.
There's
I'm
this.
looking at mist at the moment.
Yes,
I'm
with
just
ship.
saying,
You see the ship.
Is there a possibility that
I
when
would
you
hope
saw
not. You would
it-
know that more than I would, considering you were just on
Well,
your
we
ship.
wouldn't know if you spotted us in the mist.
You're behind me.
I'm just making sure we don't.
I'm so sure that
have
it wasn't your
confusion.
ship. I wouldn't have called you
Well, if you
down from
insist so,
your
but
ship to
if we don't
get.
find a ship out there, it's gonna be a bit of a.
It would be awkward. I could, yes, but it's not.
Yes.
Just shut up. Look, ship over
Do you
there.
recognize the ship?
No, it's in little bits. It's been exploded.
Are there wheels on it?
It's
if
not got any.
exploded,
No,
then
it's only a little bit exploded, and I thought
Well,
you
there's-
could have a look.
There's no.
a little bit
crocodiles on
exploded.
it.
The front bit is kind of you can
there's
see it in
no-
the mist.
there's
Just take a look
there's-
for yourself. You fucking look. Look out there. See how the front bit is bitty and small and hot looking. And the back bit is ship shaped.
I turn to look out the window. What is that? What we see? Is
You
there...
do. You see a little. There's a ship off in the distance. It seems sort of like the front half of the ship is kind of exploded off in the front, and it seems
You're a
stranded.
pirate.
No, I'm
You're
not.
a pirate, Coral.
don't-
Shipwreck's kind of your thing.
Don't
Are
go.
there
and
any-
No, I'm not telling you to. I'm saying go and help them. You fucking
No,
psychopath.
sorry, there's a bit of
Why would
confusion.
we help them?
Are there any sort of like
'Cause we're
markings on the ship that would?
Civilized markings.
God, what are you,
there-
some
yes.
pirate?
I'm not a pirate. I'm a haulage captain.
I'm talking to.
Well, I'm
to
not.
the
I'm
other.
talking to all of you. She's no. Just go and
Yeah,
have a look
I
at
know,
them.
but
See
I'm
if they're.
talking
Shit,
to
no,
her.
I'm the
See,
I'm
this
the
is why I'm
biggest
worried about
captain
there being
here.
confusion about the
Just 'cause you're
ships
the biggest
because you
doesn't
don't seem
mean
to
you're
know
the
who's
best
talking to
captain.
who.
Tallest captain. No, look, even Ingleby can prove to you that
Yeah.
bigger is better. We've had this argument many times. Look,
Yeah.
just
Yes,
go
well,
and scope out
Ingleby
the general sitch. See what the
But
deal
why,
is.
though?
If there's no,
Anyway.
that's what you do.
If
When
they're
you
not-
see
if they're
when you
not
see
a
Aren't you?
danger to
Aren't
us,
you a
No.
why do we
pirate?
need
This
to
is
go?
your thing.
when you see
isn't it?
when you
What
see a
if
ship
there's-
that's
I-
having a bit of trouble, it could have been you. You want somebody to help you,
I
don't
whisper
you?
into Coral's ear.
No public spirit
Look,
whatsoever.
I know you
I
wanted
don't
to
want to
rob
help
the ship, but
them.
what if the other ship has treasure on it?
That's what I
It
was
looks like a reasonably nice ship. Might
Literally,
have-
Cole actually does that. Like, that's what I was thinking.
Is there a way we can go there and stay in contact with you at all?
I'm going
Because
to be. I'm going to be nearby.
it better not be another ambush.
Do a yell.
Oh,
I
it's the
want that
gravity
turret
in
pointed at
space.
that ship.
There's
the
no
whole
gravity.
time.
What did you?
No.
What was that
I'm
word?
I'm asking the DM. I'm asking the DM.
There is no
Is
gravity.
there gravity in space?
No.
Um,
So
if
so
I were to
gravity
turn
works
into my
like
dragon
you can just fly the
form,
fuck around.
and I was to grab a rope in my mouth would I be able to pull Crocodile and Coral stealthily to the other ship without?
I mean,
Yes. I don't know
How
why
I
that.
close-
have an idea of your body.
how close
You
is
can
the
ride
ship?
on my back.
Because if
It's like
within
um.
jetpack reach, I'm going to
Oh,
do
it's
that
yeah,
instead.
it's within jetpack reach. It's like half a kilometer. You know, it's pretty far
Just
out, but
because
it's
you
not
can
like.
fly now does not mean I won't fly. It's
Yeah, it's flying is always an option later. I'm just thinking maybe if you want to do a stealth mission here, scope it out, you know, just look to see whether the giant's paying attention.
Go and never just look. Of course, I'm paying attention. I'm
look,
listening. I'm
we're
in positive
we're leaving you.
conversation.
Okay, yes, bye. Bye. I'm
get your
walking up
man
the
pointing
stairs
his
now.
gun at the ship just in case.
He's a traitor. Look, I know he's not very. He's not exact. He's a few condoms short of an orgy. I grant you that. But he's reasonably good with cannons. I'm sure he knows what
What
to do.
does that mean?
You'll
I don't
understand it when you're older. Tomorrow. I
Coral
don't know.
Coral
don't-
winks
I
to
literally-
Uchu.
Just fucking go and do it quick. Go.
We're going. We're
No.
going. I go to the side of the ship and I
Do
just
it.
look and it's like, so. Stop going.
Have you gone yet?
Yes.
I just go, okay, so.
Hey, wait a minute.
Scope it out.
Heard you.
We take, scope it out. See if there's any treasure there. Take the treasure. Bring it back. We satisfy the captain Coral's bloodlust for treasures. Then she does not anger the giants on the ship. Comprende? Think of it. I turn to Crocodile. Think of it like the treasure. Who you were fighting the turtles? Imagine it was secret turtle blueprints for
Better
a
not be them
stratagem
goddamn
they're about
turtles.
to utilize. Now that's how important this treasure is at this point.
Okay.
You don't want the turtles to win. So
No.
priority number one, more than your life, is this treasure.
I mean, it's. Let's just go have a look. I have no problem going and having a look. This is.
I'm just saying that if it's between you and the treasure and I need to cut somebody loose, you're gonna have to go with the treasure.
All of you roll perception checks.
Ooh.
One tap.
That was a pretty good roll.
Sonically displeasing, Chris.
That was a big
Five
number. That was a
plus
19.
Is 3. I don't have advantage anymore.
Good. That was
That's
a bad
19.
roll. Oh, bad rolls all round.
Wait.
Rubbish.
19?
Rubbish rolls.
I mean, it's a big ship that's far away.
There's
so I
nothing.
can
You
kind
No,
of-
don't
sorry,
notice
no,
nothing at
sorry. No, sorry, 21.
Okay. Coral, you hear just the faintest whisper. You hear Gregory. You can't quite
She
tell
hears
where it
Gregory
comes
and
from.
then she just goes,
What have you interpreted this to why has this made you smile?
You wouldn't understand.
This could be
This is
a
a
new member of the
5.
crew.
Gregory.
That's your immediate first reaction to hearing some whisper going,
It's Gregory.
Gregory.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a new
wind.
crewmate. Look, everyone, it's Gregory.
It's Gregory. We're going to have Jeffrey, Gregory,
Guys, I don't know
Baloney.
about you, but while we're flying to this ship, whilst I'm no, on a second. While I'm carrying you with my rope, do I look a bit different from last time?
Oh yeah, none of you have ever
reacted.
reacted. None of the giants reacted either. I'm an idiot.
In that line of work, I've seen a lot of different people. They all have their own things.
I hope the
I
fish
don't like to
aren't
talk
bothering
about it.
you. I
It's-
didn't know there were fish last
It's
time.
usually
so
quite an
maybe
awkward
I'm
conversation that I am not mentally capable of having in any sort of
You're gonna have to
capacity.
speak up. You're a little bit far behind.
Just
Yeah, why are
Let's
you
just
pulling
keep-
them
Wait a
along with
second.
the
I
rope?
just realised I can hold it in one of my
You've
claws.
got hands.
Let's just keep our topics of
We're
conversation
at the ship,
to
don't
war
worry. Why
and,
is Coral grinning?
shooting
She's just
people
thinking about
and
Gregory.
She's thinking
whoever
about
you
the
want me to
treasure.
shoot at. Let's not talk about physical appearances. It's not something that I am social. I'm not very good when it comes to talking about
I know.
things like that. It's
Look,
not
if
what
you
I've
ever
been
need
built
to
for.
talk,
Okay, you approach the ship, and you see front half of it's sort of charred and in little pieces. It looks like a pretty nice ship, to be honest. I mean, it's old, but looks like it would pass for nice in this time. It's about the same size as the Scarlet Shadow, and you cannot see anyone on the top of it, actually on the deck of the thing. But it's quite deep. Like you'd guess like 2 or 3 floors to it. So, what do you do?
Uchu,
hello.
can you throw the rope? Or can you get us closer to the deck?
I can just fly us there, like.
Yeah, that's
I'll
what I
just
mean.
fly.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is just get us closer to
I'll
the
just
deck.
fly there, don't worry. I don't need to throw the rope. That's a bit risky. What if you fly up somewhere? What if you go faster than 30 feet? I would be able to save you. You'll be floating.
Wait, you can only go 30 feet at 6 seconds. That's
At
like
the moment,
that's painfully slow.
I am a Chinese dragon, and secondly, I haven't taken the fast flight master where I double my
No,
base
true.
movement fly yet. Maybe I'll take it in the future. You know.
All right, you landing on the deck stealthily, like are you trying to remain silent, or are you just landing?
I
No,
don't
try
think
and
as much
remain
as
silently.
he's a contrarian, I'm pretty sure he is
Roll for
not going to
dexterity?
jeopardize this by crashing in.
Roll for stealth.
Exactly.
I
You
think
took
he's
the words right out of my mouth.
yeah stealth. I think
Let's do it.
because I have control over my. It's like a hovering flight. Like
Yeah,
a
your
Chinese
flight's
dragon
probably
or-
silent, but just like the footsteps. I mean,
Oh, that was not a
I'm
good
gonna
roll.
continue flying. I know. This is the stealthiest issue we'll be able to go.
Is a nat 1.
you're like, we're gonna be really quiet,
Fine,
right? So
do
just
that.
like land us downstate. And you kind of come in at some speed and land, and she just trips and rolls.
I think I land perfectly, but I don't realise I'm now holding on to the rope to just
Yeah, you just
to the
onto the
side.
side of the ship. Coral, your face is smashed into this this window on the side of the ship, with some damage. You know what?
I've just got my face up against this window, just like.
Take
Ow!
3 bludgeoning damage. So you're whacked straight into this thing, and you see just for a split second, you see a face turn around and look at you and go, "Hello." And then,
I love this man already.
yes, come on
Can you
in.
let me
Right.
in, please?
Come on in, sir. Go around the front.
What's the
Uchu!
ship look like?
The ship is pretty lovely. It looks like a sort of luxury, ship.
Which way does it look? The front to be.
What do you mean?
There is no front.
Which
Well,
way is the front? The front
Which way
is
is the
the
front?
bit
The
with
front is the
way is
charred
the front?
side. I mean, it's reasonably clear. Like it's got like
Well,
you can see like jets and stuff on the
Hearing
back. So
Uchu and go to the north without giving them time to climb up, they're being dragged across the side of the ship as well.
you scrape across and swing round in, and it goes, "Hey everybody, my name's Homer Sublime, and I'm a baron, but it doesn't really matter to me. And before you all ask, I know, yeah, I sound pretty funny. I got cursed as a kid, so I talk like this. But don't worry, I never rhyme, because if I rhymed, it would give me a headache. Now, these are my friends."
I'm gonna keep a note of this just in case of the accidental rhyme.
If he ever accidentally rhymes. I got my good friends over here, left and right. I got Windy Cindy, and you see this sort of strange,
Windy.
you see this like air elemental covered in
I
like
see.
this like armor, and it goes.
Windy Cindy.
And we got Sloshy
Suddenly
Joshy
it's
on
windy.
their side, and a puddle of water kind of slides in and kind of sort of it's like if something was like playing it like a puppet, and it just and over there's Dave, and Dave just thuds in, and it doesn't say anything. It's silent. It's just a
What
big,
does
it's just a
Dave look
big
like?
wall of rock.
Big wall of rock.
And his feet are sort of kind of charred, and in fact, most of the front of him is covered in ash. Is
And your name is
I'm Baron Hermes Urbaim. How do you do? What are your names?
Captain Coral Redbeard.
That's a nice name. What about you?
Thank you.
Any totals on board?
My friend,
name's
that's
Vedrok.
not a name at all. I'm not that stupid. I know that you're lying.
His name
Any
is
totals?
Vedrok.
Answer the goddamn question.
I don't know what a turtle is, and if I did, I would tell you, because I'm an honest man. What's your name? Please.
His name's Bedrock.
Ironside.
Bedrock Ironside. That's a dumb name, but you're looking cool. What about you, big dragon
Don't
boy?
make me shoot you.
My
I
name is
would not
Astral
like to.
Reef.
Astral Reef,
Known
that's
for
a
my
pretty cool name.
Astral Reef.
No, it's not.
It's not Astral Reef.
37
Oh, man.
Ushu. It's 39 Ushu.
That's
You got
my human name.
There's a lot
my
of wild
dragon
names going on
name
around
is
here.
Astral Reef, and my human name is 39th Ushu. So
Oh, that's
actually
pretty
you
mad.
got it wrong.
Well, you guys are looking like you got a pretty fun thing going on here. So, long story short, I had another one called Flamey Amy, and she's dead now because Dave fell on her, and it exploded my ship, and I can't go anywhere.
Coral gets a little bit heartbroken
Well-
by the thought that the fire one died. Like,
Yeah, bit dangerous to be honest.
Only a
After all,
dance.
the ship's made of wood, and all of my things are on it, and I have clothes
use
that aren't
fire-
fireproof. So
just use fireproof wood. It's fine. That's what we do.
that's not what?
This is
Fireproof wood. It works a charm.
I'm pretty sure
don't
wood
think
is inherently
fireproof
flammable.
wood.
Now I'm a magician, and even
don't
I know
think
that's
it's been
impossible.
invented right.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What if you have it? What? Now don't go telling me some
My
nonsense like you
ship-
guys are from the future. That would be
Wow! What
Who would've-
you
Who would have thought that?
well, he just said that you didn't think that the thing was
Don't listen to
invented
him,
yet.
he's an
That
idiot.
you mentioned to
Don't-
me, and you implied that
don't-
you knew what you were
Yeah.
talking about. So maybe it's not been
Don't-
invented yet. Implies you guys
we-
are from the future when it has been invented.
We,
It's not
I
that
don't-
complicated to think about.
We have flameproof wood. What?
He doesn't even know. You guys are so filled with lies.
You guys, what? When did this happen? When did we get the flameproof wood?
But once you
I've
come
had
to
it the
think of
whole
it, what's your
time,
deal? You
Bedrock.
got metal all
As
over
I
you.
said,
That's kind of
we
weird.
haven't. No one's invented a fireproof wood
a
yet.
lot of-
So
a
like,
lot of,
why are we even discussing it?
Because
It's a long
it's
story.
the best.
It's-
Gregory!
it's all that- Did we
Did
all
one
get
of you
that?
guys just say Gregory?
Did any of you? Did
No,
any,
but I heard it.
I
Sorry,
heard
did
nothing.
somebody say Gregory?
I really hope that
You
you guys
guys
said
are
Gregory,
hearing
because if
things.
none of you
Uh-huh.
said Gregory, who said Gregory?
I didn't say Gregory, but I heard it.
That's not good.
Passive perception
the
of
second
8,
time
so
I've
I
heard it.
assume
It feels cold.
I've not heard
The mist is thickening, and it feels quite cold. It's all of a sudden.
Coral rubs her hands together to keep her warm.
Man, where's my fire? Oh, she got blown up. Shit.
Do
Well,
you
Are
have?
there
So,
any valuables on the
you
ship?
said Dave.
That's
You
a really
said
suspicious
Dave.
question to ask. I don't
Sorry,
like you
sorry.
asking that
You said-
particular
You
question.
said Dave.
This
Dave
is a very
fell on-
suspicious setup here.
I wanna
A
ask,
couple
Dave,
of
Dave,
elementals
is this
on a ship
sabotage?
in the middle
Did
of
you
the
sabotage
mist.
this
Sounds like
ship
a
by
classic
falling on
pirate
Flamey
tactic.
You
Amy?
guys love talking over each other, huh? That's
Yeah,
pretty
we
weird.
do.
I don't know why
Yeah,
you
it's
do
just
that.
the
I
weird
can't.
dynamic
likes
we
to
have
talk a
going
lot.
on.
I can
Yeah,
understand nothing that you're
but-
saying. I just feel pretty
Yeah,
suspicious,
I
and I don't
just
really like
ignore
this.
them. I just pretend like they don't exist, especially the big one or
They're
the human.
all the same size.
She's got
Okay,
a
especially
dragon
the humans.
inferiority complex.
There's no humans. You're the only human.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
It's
what?
just 2 dragons and a human. That's correct.
Yeah.
Can you believe these guys?
They give a little tail bug to Ushu, as he says.
Anyway, shall we talk about the important thing? Why is everyone hearing the name Gregory? Because I'm not hearing Gregory at all.
I don't know what's going on with the name Gregory. It's not me that's doing it.
Is there a Misty Gregory?
Seems like it.
Dave, you blew up this ship, right? By falling on. It's not sabotage, is it?
That's pretty
Dave
suspicious.
kinda-
Maybe
It'll not
after
be
the
sabotage.
treasure.
Dave doesn't really Dave doesn't have a head. He's like a big slab of rock, and then like arms coming out the side. So he's like if a potato
He
was a
doesn't
rock.
even have any legs.
No, he does have legs. He does have legs. He has 2 big ploddy
It's just
legs.
a big rectangle with
Well,
arms.
yeah, it's just.
It's just a rectangle.
I mean, he does have legs, but they're not very big. You probably
He
won't be able to see him.
travels by dominoing around.
Does he have a
Voo,
mouth?
voo.
Can
He has to flip
does he
himself
have
with his
ears?
arms each time.
Can he answer or understand
He
anything?
shakes.
When he rotates, he has
He
to
doesn't-
rotate his
he
whole body.
doesn't
He
know
doesn't
what
have a
he's
neck or a
saying.
waist. He just has to.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
just
Yeah,
a rectangle.
the whole body is just.
Well, I can
Does
see
he have
you're going to be
knees?
useless
He
in
doesn't
this
have knees, no.
situation. Dave, why don't you go and chill out over in the back there?
Rectangle day.
Excuse me, Mr. Crocodile Boy. I would appreciate you not telling my guy what to do. He's mine, and I don't. Oh no, I did a rhyme. Ow!
Dave,
Oh
go.
no!
His face has gone red.
God damn it, that really hurt. Look, most of the time, I don't ever do this. I nearly did it there, but I'm not gonna do it. I've got pretty good at it, but I gotta admit, you guys are flustering me quite a lot.
Got pretty good of it, but I've
Let's
got
I
get
know.
back to the subject of
I
Gregory.
feel
No
your
one's
headache.
explained
Look,
I
man,
have
to
one
me.
every
I'm not
day
gonna lie,
because
I
of
have
him.
absolutely no idea who Gregory is.
Well, I didn't hear the name Gregory until you just said it.
Look,
On,
no,
right
I did
now.
not. Look, nobody. I heard. Look, did you hear the name Gregory? Because I heard the name
Yes.
Gregory. Like,
I
see,
did as well.
somebody said Gregory. I'm sure of
Did
it.
Amy have some
I'm
sort
pretty
of
sure it's not Dave, so we can
stowaway
eliminate
called
him from this.
Dave
Gregory?
can't speak. Sloshy
That's
Joshy
why-
only gurgles. Windy Cindy likes to whistle. And I've just realised that
how
2 of my friends
recently did-
rhyme fuck ow. And he passes out in pain. It's just screaming on the floor. I can't believe I
Coral,
did
what-
this to
what-
myself. I'm such an
Coral-
idiot.
Coral, come over here. I'm the big
Yes.
dragon, in case you've forgotten. Okay,
Not little.
we'll look after him with the headache, and you explore the ship and see if, anything.
Windy
could
Cindy.
help
But there are 3
determine
elementals staring at you right now.
Amy's-
And Windy Cindy has gone.
Amy's. No. Shall I go look then? But what
I
about
love this.
Miss
Oh,
Gregory,
Windy
lads?
Cindy.
Well, I'm just saying, it's never a good sign if people are starting to hear
Do you
the same
have a
thing.
bathroom I could
We should probably try and
use?
get to the bottom of this.
Did you say, do you have a bathroom?
Yeah.
Sloshy Joshy looks delighted.
Do you have a shower?
Okay.
And he
okay,
sort
I'll
of.
follow.
And he's sort of starts showering on you.
No, get off me.
He
Get off me.
He stops.
That's just her way of saying continue.
Shut up, Uchu. Shut up. Don't listen to him. Do not listen to him. She's dripping wet and just a bit light.
Yeah, oh, it's cold as well, so you're now shivering on the floor.
I'm now shivering, just like. Do you want some help?
Yes.
She sort of shivers.
He's kind of
That's
he kind
Joffrey.
of he gets
Where
back
was
up. No, it was not
Jeffrey?
Jeffrey. It was just Homer and Jeffrey sound similar when one of them's in pain. Okay, it's fine. He kind of clambers back up and he's like, "Fuck it." Okay, so look, here's the deal. I like going places, and doing things. You guys seem like you're going places and doing things. My shit kind of fucked. So do you want to have me go in place doing things with you?
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
So,
yes, you
because
are welcome aboard
you look
to
like no.
my
Now here's
crew.
the deal. Got some.
No.
Couple. So here's the. Let me tell you my kind of plans and guarantees and my
Your
requirements.
story.
Because no, not a story. I'm not going to tell you a story. I wouldn't do that. It's a long one and it's going to be entirely in rhythmic sing song, and I don't think you want that. So, okay. Basically, I've got 3 cool dudes.
Yep.
I'm a cool dude.
Ah! Hey, because you said dude twice.
Everybody knows rhyming don't work when you're rhyming the word with the same word. So shut up. You don't test me. I'm an experienced rhyme guy.
Anti-rhymer.
I don't
guy.
think you are. You have a headache whenever you rhyme.
Yeah, I do. I know, and so I'm pretty good at usually. You look, you guys caught me
Anti-rhyming.
unawares, and it's difficult sometimes, but every now and then you do it. But I'm not doing it. So shut up. Anyways,
Here comes the story.
it's not a story for the last time. I'm not telling you a story. There isn't gonna be a story. Never gonna be a story. Not gonna tell you my story.
Right, okay,
Look,
yep, get on with it.
I'm a wizard boy, and as a
Cool.
result, my boss, Bit Musket Big Bones, told me to go and do some stuff out in space and look for things like artifacts and whatnot. You know this. You know the drill.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
have a wait of a time. It's a bit like a gap year.
Do you know what?
so what?
Exactly what I want. I
Yeah.
want treasure.
Yeah. Well, I have lots of money, but you're not getting it.
You think that?
Dave.
I would not openly.
What
Dave,
did
I would not
Squasher.
openly
Just
laugh at the
say to
idea
his
of stealing
face.
a man's
Dave
Like,
Squasher.
gold.
She's a bad pirate.
Ballsy.
Bad pirate. Right, Dave, go on.
Balls.
Look, simple.
Carl,
Look.
I'm not helping you this time. This is entirely on you.
I'm staying out of this one.
I'm really good at
entirely.
spells. I'm also good at sizing up
same.
people, and you're not as good at spells as me. I'm really good at spells. And
I'm pretty good at spells as well.
can you permanently summon 4 formerly, now 3 elementals?
Well, yeah, see,
Doesn't
that's
seem
the
like
thing.
it's
Your
going
spells
that
aren't that
well.
permanent.
Well, look,
If
when
the
they die,
F1's
they're not.
permanent.
Well, it was a ritual. I have all the necessary ingredients to do the ritual again. But you know, every now and then I'm gonna have.
Give me a minute while I look at the sorcerer spell list.
You certainly don't have the power to permanently conjure an
Yeah.
elemental. I know you don't, because it's not allowed.
I know. I don't right now. But I'm pretty sure.
You can temporarily conjure one, but there's no like way
Yeah.
to conjure one permanently. I don't think. Not without like some very high
Wish
level magic.
spell.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
Simulacrum stuff.
Yeah, stuff like that, but that's a way off. Look, guys, I just want to have fun and find some stuff, and do some things. You can have a bit of experience while I'm doing it, and maybe a laugh or a jape. Do you get me?
Yep, sounds great.
No
Welcome
stealing
aboard
my
the
ship.
crew.
No part of the crew, just a consultant maybe. I'll fly your engines for you. I'm assuming your ship does the same as mine, where I stick a big helmet on and I go forwards. Do they get better at that in the future? Because I'm pretty good at it. I got a new one.
No,
It's
that's
brand
the same.
new. Goes 30 miles an hour, and I'm 5th level caster, so that's pretty mad. You know that
Fifth
Lovely.
level
he'd go
caster.
4 times that speed in your ship.
Yeah, technology gets better in the future.
Oh man, you're gonna have to take me sometime. You got any plans to come back or what?
What a somebody.
Well, if you join us,
Somebody write that quote down. Technology gets better in the future.
Yeah, you know what? Gotta say, not very surprised. What kind of future you guys from, huh? How many years?
800.
That's a lot of years. Holy
Post-apocalyptic.
shit!
What
Wow.
was that starting?
So what happens in the future? Anything fun?
7474.
The stupid war
Not
fucking
thing.
stop or what? What's going on with that then, huh?
No.
Yeah, so
war
that
is
was this.
eternal.
That was this royal elf who brought together all 3 sides, and we've come from the future to make sure that destiny is fulfilled.
That's pretty
to
mad.
stop the war.
Why do you do that? The elves are wankers.
Well, because he was a
there's
very
a bigger threat
special
coming, and that's the
elf.
goddamn turtles.
Technically, he's right.
These turtles sound like assholes. Can we go home now? Do I mean by home? I mean to my new home, the ship, your ship. You're gonna have to show me your ship. I hope the cabins are pretty good, because mine was quite big.
Well, my ship is on a different ship, so you'll have to join us.
Your ship's on a different ship? That's a lot of ships,
Yep.
man. pretty cool.
Yeah.
Gregory!
Okay,
Well-
like seriously.
I'm getting pretty
Gregory?
spooked by the fact that
Uh,
Gregory
I
keeps
don't
coming. Look, I'm assuming
understand.
it's Gregory saying Gregory all the time, and it's kind of weird that you'd say, "Hey, yo, Gregory."
Whoever says whoever really calls out their own name. Names are
Pokemon?
used by
Oh, this is
checkmate.
Yo, what's the matter? You ain't never seen a Pokemon?
Do you think that one of the elementals is pulling a prank?
I don't know if
Whistle
you
boy
noticed, but
over
none of them
there.
can speak.
What if they
That's
did?
what
What
they
if
want
that's
you
the
to think.
they've spent their entire life?
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
You contest it with his intelligence.
Wait, are we all rolling for persuasion?
Nah, just the person who said it. Go on. What?
Persuasion 18.
Damn. He's looking at you. He's like, "You ain't fucking with me, Dave, huh?" Dave just sort of remains motionless. He's like,
Classic.
All right. Look.
I'm pretty sure Dave's been just standing there like,
"Yeah, he's T-posing."
The
Do
whole
we
time.
need to take? Do we need to take anything? Because we
Well, I
probably
got my
won't
clothes
find the
and my
ship
perfumes
again.
and my food and my chest. That's about it, I suppose.
right, Uchu.
Big ship for
Good.
Uchu.
very little.
Yeah.
Well,
Are
I'm
you
very
sure
wealthy.
there's
My
not-
dad died, and oh shit, I wasn't gonna tell you the story, but you know what? Look, there's just a little snippet of the story. My dad died. He gave me a ship, and he gave me the title Baron, and he
My
sent me off
dad-
to school. And
My
he...
dad gave me my ship too.
See, exactly, she gets it. What's your dad
However,
do?
my dad's not dead. He's a captain.
Your
he's
dad's not
He's
actually
dead.
like
not alive.
No, my dad's
At
not
the
dead.
moment.
I suppose your dad is not alive unless he's 800 years old.
No, he's not 800 years old.
Damn, that sucks. My dad's not here
Well,
either, but he is
damn.
dead. I suppose could
Shame.
we go back in time and I could see him again and I could give him a present?
Sure.
Like, I haven't got a present yet, but
I
I'll
We'll
give
know,
add
him a
it to
present.
the
working
to-do
out the
list.
whole-
Along
Sure,
with,
I'm working out the whole
along
time
with-
travel thing.
Cool.
yeah,
Wait, so how did you
along with
guys?
torch.
What did you do to come back here then, huh?
I
Ask
don't know.
him.
You don't
Turns
want
to
to
Uchu.
know.
I
just-
super want to
just-
know, my man. Come on.
I was on
My
a
man.
mission and then I wasn't.
That's a weird way of
You're
saying
gonna
it.
have to volunteer an elemental
I'm gonna have to
in order for
volunteer
me
an
to
elemental.
demonstrate. And
Why is
it
that?
might end up well. Well, it's a bit of a roulette. I'll let you-
Oh,
I'll let you
it's one of
know.
those It's one of those spells where you have to sacrifice a person. Is that one of those?
Mm.
Is that what's
No.
going on
Maybe.
here?
Well,
Because
it
they wouldn't count.
depends on
They
the
don't have
roulette.
souls. You stupid.
Who's
Right,
your least
Uchu.
favorite?
Dave. Sorry, Dave. He gets it. Roll your dice, my friend.
Can't just use the wand to people like that.
He has used the wand to the person.
I hope. I like that we're all in the room.
Yeah, you're all,
You
I'd like to
know?
say now you're all easily within 10 feet of each other. So ain't no social
Yes.
distancing on this cap. Christ. Well,
Oh no. Oh, oh no. Uchu, no. Oh. Imagine if the session ends right now.
9 and 5. As in, instead of in a scale of 100, it's 5.
9 and 5. Okay. A ray of light flies out and says, "What did you just do to my elemental?" And the elemental, very slowly, he's slower. Did you do that?
I didn't notice.
No, man, he was already pretty slow before. And I'm not appreciating the fact that he's slower now.
Well, as I said, I don't know. It's a fluke.
How long
What
does
can
slow
I
last?
say? I can reset if I do it again.
Uchu.
Is that now? Is that definitely true? Because you're finding that kind of funny.
No, it's just my dragon face just looks kind of perpetually humoured by everything.
I'm gonna have to Google the slow spell. long does this last? Okay, it's only a minute. That's fine. Oh, hang
It'll be
on.
fine.
Oh, hang on.
Maybe.
I assumed the spell wasn't a AOE. You alter time around up to 6 creatures of your choice in a 40-foot cube within range, which will have been centered on him.
There's 6.
Each target must
There's
succeed
7 actually.
on a wisdom saving throw.
Somebody's not slow.
Okay, you'll make wisdom saving
Well,
throws.
there's 7 including you.
I'm going to make it 7 for the sake of fun.
You want me to make
Wisdom
a wisdom
saving throws.
saving?
I failed my own.
Is it your own saving throw? I think it has rules for which. Hang on, let me just double check.
Well,
I think you wouldn't normally be rolling against your own spell save DC.
So it's
No, it is, because if you're in the blast of fireball, it would be a DC.
no, I know. I'm just trying to find the difficulty.
well, I rolled a 21.
I rolled a 22.
Whoa.
Ha, 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 ha.
No, 21 as well, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Use
say
that
it's a
same.
15 because not enough of them are clear. Okay. Right. In that case, I have to fucking roll for all the idiots.
If it's based on my spell save DC, it would be 7 DC. 7.
I'm gonna say it's always 15 because a couple of the effects mention a specific one and they're all 15. So I'm just gonna make it 15.
Well, me
Wisdom.
and Matt aren't slow because we both got 21s.
You are not correct. Okay, yeah, Dave is slow. Oh, Joshy is not slow.
Sloshy Joshy.
Neither is Cindy.
Windy Cindy.
And neither is the Conjurer. Cool beans.
Everything played out exactly as it did, except Uchu is also slow.
You made you slow as well. That was a waste of time. What if Gregory's a thing we have to fight and we're all slow now? Except, well, David's slow.
No,
I mean, you're slow as well.
Want me to undo it?
Uchu.
If that means using the wand again, I'm not sure that's going to do it, my friend. A wizard knows wild magic when he sees it.
Oh.
Yeah, so your speed is halved. You have a -2 to AC. And you also have a -2 on dexterity saving throws. And you can't use reactions. And you can use either an action or a bonus action, not both. And regardless of your abilities or magic items, you cannot make more than one melee or ranged attack during this turn. If you attempt to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, the spell does not take effect until the creature's next turn. The creature must use its action on that turn to complete the spell. If it can't, the spell is wasted. A creature affected by this spell makes another wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. On a successful save, the effect ends. Cool beans. So, well, we're not in combat, so you can just make like every 6 seconds make a saving throw, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. He literally passed immediately after. Uchu, make another wisdom saving throw.
6.
Still slow.
Is there anything that you want to have with you?
Well, I was gonna ask Dave, but he's pretty slow. And then Dave goes, and he's not okay. Never mind, he's not slow anymore. Dave, get the chest, the clothes, and the perfume, and what was the other thing I said? Pringles. Cheers.
Yes, sprinkles.
And Dave sort of stomps off. And that's all the stuff. So what about you guys? What are you up to? Where are you going next? What's the dealio?
We are escorting fire pellets, projectiles.
I think I know what you mean, but I'm not quite sure.
Putters.
Putters.
Ah, I know what
Fire
those are.
putters.
I've seen a fire putter or two in my life.
From the dudes, from the 5 people to the Armada.
That's pretty mad. I don't know what a martyr is, but that's cool.
It's not even the Armada. I can't remember the name of it.
It's just your basic escort mission. It's
You're not
pretty common
slow.
in war.
Okay, I
It's
thought you were
true.
just
I'm
slow.
just
Tired.
thinking. Yeah, I am just. I don't know what I'm doing here, man. Look, this is not where I was meant to be.
Hey,
This
man.
is just.
I feel you. That happens to us all. Well, okay.
Yeah, I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Gregory!
Is that getting louder?
Man, that's so definitely getting louder. I think we're gonna have to find out what that is. Windy Cindy, could you go and check? And Sloshy Joshy on the other side. And we're gonna go up top and have a look. Okay, does that sound good?
Yes.
Who should roll another wisdom
You
saving throw?
are
My skills.
clearly a smart man.
Hell yeah. Oh no.
I like you.
You all make it up to the top of the ship. You see behind you the other ship slowly kind of making its way forward. It's a lot nearer to you now. It's about 100 meters away.
Wait,
No.
which ship?
Wait, no, it's easily like caught up to you and is just kind of waiting. The ship you're on.
Okay.
I never came that. What? All right. What's the name of the hauler? Hit me.
Was a book by. What was? No, never mind.
Oh no, I
Titanic.
know what you're doing. Okay, yep.
The Titanic.
No, Ernest Hemingway did
Hauler.
not write that.
Right. Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't he write a
The
story called
HMS
Caterpillar or
Titanic.
something?
The
that
HMS
was like.
Selected list of works. It's called The Old Man and the Sea. No, it's not.
Which
It's
one
called.
is The
It's
Old
called.
Man?
It's called For Whom the Bell Tolls. There we go. That'll do. That's a good name. Yeah. So that's on one side, and make a perception checks. The lot of you.
I'm not very good at these. That was a 5.
Oh, there I'm gonna be looking around.
Yeah, that's a 9.
Actually, no. Sorry, that's no.
In
I am
order
good
to
at
meet
these.
the
That's
DC
a
15, I have to roll a 17 or more.
that's a 9.
I'm gonna
I
be
am
slow
good
for
at
a
these.
while.
But I still only rolled a 3.
Wait a minute. You have an Ironstone.
Yeah.
Not the perception. one.
Forehand, it would be.
Have the
Oh, it's -4
Yeah,
normally, isn't
because
it?
it
Of
would
course,
be-
yes.
Sorry.
It's -3 normally. It's
Yeah.
-2 currently.
What were your rolls, you lot? For
9.
perception?
9.
Oh my god, you're dreadful. Do any of you make
Natural
it?
7.
Apparently,
Five.
we're
You don't
having
make it. You don't make it.
one of those
Mm,
days where it's
so-
high, low, high, low, high, low.
Oh.
You at the last minute, you hear Gregory, and out of the mist flies a enormous white dragon, and it blasts the cannon on top of the For Whom the Bell Tolls, and it's just frozen stiff. The whole thing. It's just a massive block of ice, and then it soars around and it's coming at you. Roll for initiative.
Oh, there's another dragon.
Oh.
Gregory.
There's another dragon. Crow's
Gregory.
Oh,
Crow's
my
having a
God.
mental breakdown about the fact there's another dragon.
Gregory.
Not the dragon.
Gregory.
That is a 9.
Gregory.
Did I write my? I didn't write the number down. So that's 12 plus It's 12 plus dexterity, isn't it?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 18, 21.
Okay. 21 for you. What was yours? The other two?
Sorry, you have a +9 in dexterity.
No, I have a plus 6. 18.
So how
Sorry,
is
18.
how is I was like,
Close
that's
enough.
insane.
It's because I went
I've got
12,
a 20
18
in
rather than
initiative.
12.
You rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled an 18.
And you have plus.
15.
Well, but you have a -2
plus
to dex.
2.
So it's just
I
an
don't
18.
have a minus.
You do
Oh,
because
yes,
it's
yes,
low.
yes, yes.
Well, it's the start of on the start of your turn. You'll roll another one. Don't worry. But yeah. 18. And then you were what?
9.
Okay. And where are we? Oh, he's got some hefty decks, unsurprisingly. Yeah. That's a G for Gregory. Oh god, there's so many things as well. There's loads of them. Oh, he rolled terribly.
I
Right.
mean, this is your fault.
It's somewhat my fault. I chose to play D&D. True.
Well, you chose to DM and then
Right,
chose,
Also that.
D.
as a result of DMing, how many people there would be involved in this
You're correct.
combat.
You are super duper correct. That's a low number. What's his name again? Oh, it's Homer. Yeah, that's right. Gregory. Oh, it's fitting that poor old Dave got a 2.
Oh, Dave!
Poor old. Oh, it's -1. Dave got a 1.
Doesn't that mean he misses the
Wanker.
first round of combat as well?
No, it doesn't.
No, it
That's
doesn't.
not
Why on earth would it mean
That's-
that?
Maybe a nat one, but
No,
not
even
a
a nat one. Natural ones, like
Yeah.
If you wanted-
critical
yeah.
hits and misses, only affect like
This is,
rolls
like,
and damage.
fitting.
It
It's
sounds
not
like,
like
it's like
every last
if you
thing.
want to be mean,
Yeah.
do it to a nat one. But
Um.
never a 2.
Never
Come
a 2.
on.
Cindy. Oh man, it's got to be Windy Cindy, hasn't it? Because otherwise I get it confused with Carl. And Joshy. Oh, Joshy's right on it. Damn. Joshy knows the drill. Okay. The dragon crashes into your ship, smacking everyone sideways. All of you roll. Is it dexterity saving throws, I suppose? You're all
I'm
trying to
better
not fall
at
over.
these, I believe.
And he yells, Gregory.
That's a 24.
24, that'll do it.
That'll be a 3 for me.
That's a 13 from me.
You have both fallen over. Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he did not fall over. He did fall over. He didn't fall over. Poor old Dave. Which one of you
Dave does a
rolled the
lot of
lowest
falling
number for the ones that fell over? Dave falls on you. That hurts. Dave's heavy. Dave's really heavy.
How much damage does he take?
It does. It's a good question. It is enough damage last time to kill a fire elemental. So.
Also, if I took 3 bludgeoning damage by being whipped into the side of a boat, he should take damage after having a slab.
Absolutely. That's
I
10
was-
whole bludgeoning damage, Uchu.
10,
Yeah, that's fair.
10 bludgeoning damage.
I mean, that's kind. These elementals have a lot of health, and he killed it. He insta killed a fire elemental by falling on one. Oh no.
I
Poor
did this.
Flamey
Fortunately,
Amy,
we
damn.
both in slow motion.
I feel so bad for Amy Amy.
She's just exploded. So that's his go. Sloshy Joshy, do you have any good old attacks? Oh, that's a freeze attack. That's not good. He goes for a slam. He does not hit the slam. Oh, he makes 2 slams. He also doesn't hit the second slam. Bugger. Coral, it's your go.
How far away is it?
It is 15 feet from you. Did you stand up or did you fall over?
I'm going to stand up.
That's your
Turn
turn.
over. That's my turn.
Okay, I'm going to say you're all in a
Because
semicircle
half
in order
your-
of your. That's going to be like a fucking Final Fantasy thing.
Standing up from prone is
Yeah.
just half of your movement.
Takes a turn though.
Yeah, it takes a turn, but that's not the end of the turn.
Yeah, you can still move if you like.
Yeah, you can still move 15 first, and you can still do actions. It's just half your movement needs to be done.
So I can still do. So can I still
Yeah,
attack?
you can still do. Yeah, you can still attack. It's because Zoe just said, "I stand up from prone." That's it. It's just like.
I was under the impression that standing up from prone took your action.
No, I don't think so. Let me have a look.
Let's have
I
a look.
thought that's what happened in your campaign, Chris.
Yeah.
No, it shouldn't happen in that one. It's just half of your movement.
Let's have a quick check. That's not
Yeah,
10.
it just should take.
Frankly, that's more fun. Yeah, fuck it. All right, you get up. What do?
Yeah.
You have an action.
Yeah. You
I'm
can drop from
gonna
using
throw
any speed.
a chromatic orbit's face.
Hell yeah, do it. Hit him.
Hell
Go for
yeah.
it. Whack him. Smack him.
Whack him. Do I need to tell you what damage type it is?
Preferably.
18 to hit.
Awesome sauce.
But that's what I rolled. I don't need to add it. I don't add anything, do I?
No. Well, yeah, you do. You spellcasting modifier.
Spellcasting, what's an 18 plus 5?
Sure. Yeah, you hit him. Well done.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
No, that's 18 plus 6 even. Sorry.
Yes.
I mean, it hits.
It's roll
Actually,
damage. It hits. Absolutely.
Roll damage. That is. I'm going to roll that at first level. That's a D.
What's your highest spell slot?
3. 2.
You only have second level spells. You're level 7.
Because she multi-class.
I'm level 4.
Oh, are you mostly rogue?
I'm level 4 sorcerer, and then level 3 rogue.
You still only have second level.
Yeah,
But this is why I asked you, because I obviously have my
Oh yeah, I
sorcerer
remember.
point.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So if I wanted to, I could.
Yep.
I can get a bullshit way to get third level spell slots. Not that I would be able to cast any third level spells. I'll be able to cast one of the spells I already have at third level. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Oh no, it's 3d8 even. 3d8. Yeah, that's a 16.
16 in damage is a lot of damage.
In fire, remember.
Yeah. He is not
In case
vulnerable to fire. He's too cool
In-
for school. Mate, Gregory.
case-
Gregory don't give a shit.
In case it wasn't already apparent.
Is that maths? Did I do the maths correctly? Yes.
I don't know.
no,
wasn't
I-
listening.
I did do the maths. Don't you dare question me. Uchu, it's your go. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
My go. Right.
Fucking kill me. You're dreadful.
I have to roll a 17, 18, 19, or 20.
I'm going to say
pass
on next
the
turn it ends
15.
anyway because it was a while.
I thought it was a 15 for the save to pass.
Yeah. Yeah, but he has to roll 17 because he's got a -2 to his wisdom.
Oh, right, yeah, of course.
Yes, you still get to do a thing. Ah, I see. I like that. Yes. Absolutely. Correct. Roll the numbers and stuff.
17, 95.
This is another AoE thing. 'Cause
That
we're
might be-
probably
that
all
might be
still
scary.
stood- We're all still stood in a 10.
Kazuchi still thinks it's a flute.
He's just humming that tune in his head. It's not actually.
It sounds like a pipe organ when he's playing it at the moment because in slow motion. Or
Okay.
like it's like a tuba.
This is really interesting. It's not useful, but it's interesting. You have 2 heads. You're a 2-headed dragon.
What happens when
Oh
fire
my
breathe
God.
fire?
So the second head has the same memories and general personality, but its intelligence and wisdom scores are swapped, which actually is very powerful because you have
Oh,
the most
no.
wide difference between those 2 numbers. And
Oh,
it's a
no.
random alignment, which I mean we're not bothering with alignments. So it's the same person, like same
Random.
alignment, but it's the same personality, but just do something.
1 second, I just need to
with
roll
that.
a d12.
Is this a permanent fixture?
Probably.
Wow.
While you have the head,
Because
you
I
have
love the
advantage on
idea-
wisdom perception checks, and on saving throws against being blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, stunned, and knocked unconscious. This head can be removed by a greater restoration spell or similar magic.
I love
So
the
one
idea
so
of
one
just-
second. One question quickly.
What's that?
So with the floaty orb that
Yeah.
increases my wisdom,
Yeah.
does that affect both
What, so
of us?
that orbits a head.
A head.
Like it orbits
So-
your head in the
Yeah,
words in the
it
text. So
orbits-
I'm gonna say it only orbits one of them. Oh no,
So
Uchu has 2 heads now. He can talk twice as much bollocks.
He's going to. Yeah, I'm just picturing Uchu having conversations with
Himself.
dumber Uchu.
Well, yeah, because they've
Yeah,
got
but
different
remember-
alignments. They're gonna disagree.
But remember, he has a lower intelligence, but a much higher wisdom, or is it the other way around?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
one of them is going to turn
Stupid.
into a
He's
bit
very
of a,
thick.
into a bit of a.
God knows
iron
exactly what to do
time
in every
giant.
situation.
How
Like,
many syllables does syllable have?
Yeah.
and then he's like,
So my other head has an intelligence of 4. So do you want to know what else
What
has an
is
intelligence of 4?
syllable?
A fucking jaguar.
I don't think your other dragon head can talk.
I don't think it can talk.
what's
1
his
second.
wisdom?
Intelligence 5e. 5e, intelligence to speak.
What's your wisdom on your normal? No, your intelligence on your normal head, Christopher.
So apparently an intelligence of 3 is the boundary between human-like sentience and bestial intelligence due to the animal friendship spell saying that it has to work on a beast with less than 4, or if the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, it fails. So
Okay.
it is not a beast, it is sentient. It's exceedingly
Is it like a
Exceedingly thick.
sponge?
It's like a
No,
very
it's just not a sponge. It's like
just.
it's
a
like
coral.
to quote Critical Role, it's probably like Krog, but very sensible.
It's a
Probably
sensible
very
croc.
much. Alright, right. I also you, and this seems to be a bit of a big danger. He's going to be limited to 2 syllables
Simple
maximum
words,
for
yeah.
his words. Simple words,
Big
but
crop.
very wise.
I love the wand.
But-
I love the wand so much.
I hate the wand. I hate the wand. Okay, I
How
think
am I
coral.
going to
hates
do
the
my wisdom
wand.
perception check?
Worth
Oh, it's going to be my other
2 in
head.
hand.
You have advantage on wisdom perception now. Also, you have advantage on saving throws against basically everything. All the mental stuff. So blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened,
Advantage.
stunned, and knocked unconscious. Crikey.
Yeah, because I guess
He's
if
got 2
one of
heads.
them,
So yeah.
if one head becomes charmed, the other one's not going to be. So we can just use that head.
Which will be
What?
very different results because it's a very different Uchu. God
Yeah.
damn it, that's a fucking awesome spell. Okay. So it is now.
Oh my fucking god.
What?
Well, basically, Ushu's head now, because he's got advantage, it's a +5 to your passive. So Uchu has a passive perception of around about 13. The other head has a passive perception of 19.
Christ. Oh yeah. What's the other head called? Is it 40th Ushu?
Hello, 39 Uchu. I am 40th Uchu. Nice to meet you, 39th Uchu. 40th Uchu.
Carol could just see the
Oh,
madness
no.
that's instilling in her head. Is
She's so
my
angry.
God. She's so angry. There's now 3 dragons and a
What?
crocodile.
Oh, Lord.
My character sheet is fucked. It's like a codex. I have -2 wisdom bracket -3 /+4. At the top of the sheet, I have fucking. Let's have a quick look. 39th issue quotation marks astral reef brackets 40th issue, and then in my race I've now put down 2-headed dragon.
Oh my god.
You
Well, I guess
definitely
that's my
gave the
turn.
one right then.
That's your turn. Homer goes, well, Gregory, you got one thing to say. Fuck you. And he launches a fireball at him. Oh, he has to make a saving throw.
What if 30 light douche's head gets chopped off into the 40th issue?
Well, it's still got
Um,
one head.
What's
This
the
used to be a
spell
wizard.
say?
Now he has a. Now he has a.
40. Okay.
I have a +5 in wisdom as well because the orb would transfer over.
Okay. Can someone do 8d6 halved, please?
43.
What?
86?
8d6. Like roll
Oh,
it,
8d6.
And then-
35
Oh,
divided by 2, that's what?
round it down.
4,
17.
So
17
round
and
down,
a
that's
half.
34.
It's 17.
17. Thought it was 17.
That's he's got hit by the numbers.
Wait, he did 8d6, so he cast that
It's a
at
fireball.
level.
No, it's just a regular fireball. It's 3rd level.
Fireball does a lot of damage.
Fireballs are
Hefty.
rather good.
Fireball deals a lot more damage for a 3rd level spell, just because Fireball, in design, say that it's because it's supposed to be a powerful spell. It's like the first powerful spell you get.
Yeah.
Plus fire damage is resisted quite a bit, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's not too OP. Gregory yells, Gregory, and is marginally more annoyed. Oh, it's time for Vedrok.
Yeah, let's blast him.
You're all stood in a reasonably close region. You're basically all bunched up
Is there
together.
anywhere to
so,
go?
it's a pretty wide. So he's on the left side of this ship. You can fly.
I can fly.
And
Me too.
the other ship with your ship on top of it is kind of coming round the front. And your ship does have big cannons on it, which might be useful. And its cannon it's frozen, but it's slowly melting. And Engelby is his head is the only thing above the freeze. He's cold, so cold,
I love Engelby!
so cold.
So cold.
Well, we're going to.
Can someone turn the heating on?
We're still going to shoot at this Gregory because everyone else has. And
Shooting at Gregory. Gregory is probably the right thing to shoot at. There's not a lot of other things to shoot at.
so that's a. Oh, that's not a good roll. Oh
Yeah.
no. That's 12.
A 12 is not doing it.
No.
You roll so badly with that gun.
Yeah.
All right, it's Wendy Cindy's go.
Let's let's just turn the jetpack on as well then and fly into space.
Awesome. Which direction? Are you flying towards the ship? You flying above everything? So everything's on a sort of roughly flat plane. Like ship, dragon,
Let's,
your ship. Where are
let's fly directly upwards.
That's good. That's a good place to go. It's quite misty, so like you could probably fly. So you can just see the ship, your ship in the distance, and that's about 200, 300 feet away.
Okay, well,
So
I'm pretty sure I can only fly a bit, 90 speed, 90 feet.
yeah. Okay.
So-
The Windy Cindy flies up into the air in a big gust of wind and starts swinging a flail and launches herself at Gregory, and does not hit him, but then tries again and crits and gets him right in the eye, and he goes Gregory, and then what's that to hit? That's a hit. Okay, cool. That's a whole damage. That's a 6. That's a 7. That's a 6, which makes 19 damage plus 8. That's 27 damage.
27 damage.
Christ, Cameron, this guy's getting chunked. He's getting bonked about upon the head. It is now Dave's go. And I don't think Dave can do anything, but he's gonna roll off Uchu. And it's Gregory's turn. Shit, what did I just say? 17 damage? No, 27 damage.
27, yeah.
27.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. That's... Gregory's unhappy. Gregory's maybe thinking about having a second thought. But Gregory lets out a big roar of Gregory. And you're all spooked. Roll wisdom saving throws.
Why do I roll good on these and not good on the gun? Because that's a 19.
19.
39th Uchu got a 17,
Oh, perfect.
and 40th Uchu got a 23.
Oh yeah, so
16.
with your advantages, because it's more
Yeah.
funny, I want you, and also because they have different ones, roll for different head with each head with different modifiers, as opposed to just regular roll advantage.
Then Uchu has a 4. Well, 39th is a 4, and 40th is a 23.
Brilliant. Coral.
We started this campaign. I got 16.
Okay.
I am half scared.
Half scared. Which one's? Oh yeah. So 39th is shitting it, and 40th is like, well, if you think about it, it's just a dragon.
We're a dragon.
I'm a dragon, so
We're
there's no reason to be more
it's
afraid of
dragon.
that dragon.
It's fine.
I'm a dragon. It ain't scary. Just ain't, just not scary.
Not even a little bit scary.
Not
Dave.
scary. I'm gonna go for this
Dave's-
voice. Yeah.
Hang on, oh, they've got condition immunities to being frightened. Oh, they do. Wait, hang on. No, they don't. That's interesting. Condition immunities: exhaustion, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, unconscious. But then, wait, some of them have other one. Okay. Right. Yes. They're only Dave is spooked. Oh wait, I haven't rolled for Homer.
Of course, Dave is spooked.
Dave is very spooked. Dave just jumps off the ship. He doesn't fall. It's in space, but he's just
like a fucking rock.
he's just sailing off that way. He's leapt off. He's
gone.
he's gone into
Carl's
the
kind
mists.
of a bit.
And
in
the
shock
fight
about the fact that he's
encounters
just
so-
like committed
I've got to say
suicide.
that I'm fascinated by Coral's psyche. That the first time she has displayed a shred of empathy for any character, it's Dave.
It's
No,
a rectangle
Dave
with
killed-
arms.
Dave killed Flamey Amy.
Just the fact I
It's
think
a
she doesn't care
rectangle
that
with
he's jumped off.
arms.
It's more just the thought that he has jumped off.
Dave's
Also,
scared.
no,
Dave doesn't know what to do when he's scared. Dave runs away.
But as I said, no, the first time she's ever shown any empathy is to finding out that,
So,
what is her name, Sally, was crushed.
who was Sally?
By Dave. Connection.
No, Amy.
Already spotted one.
Are you talking about Flamey Amy?
Flamey Amy. Even.
Coincidence.
Yeah, she's actually emotionally traumatized by the fact that fire died. Like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe not quite emotionally traumatized. She's a bit like, oh my god, the fire died.
Fire can died. Okay. Right.
Rock's supposed to
So
beat
Gregory's all
scissors,
dead
not
spooky,
fire.
right? Not only is Gregory dead spooky, Gregory's gonna do spookier things. Like he's gonna do some spooky stuff.
Is he
Gonna
gonna do
turn
some
into a
spooky
ghost.
stuff?
He's gonna not turn into a ghost. He can't do that much for spooky.
Gonna turn into a humanoid skeleton of a challenge rating 1/2.
What's your AC, Coral?
My AC should be 16. It's apparently not, but it is 16.
Okay. You've been whacked. Take 15 slashing damage. That's a claw. Gregory got you. You've been got by Gregory.
Dun, 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 dun.
He's not meant to be here. What's he doing here?
24-hour party people.
You're not meant to be here. Go away.
Oh,
You're
you're
not.
playing D&D, aren't you?
You want to be a dragon?
Right.
Do you want to be
Right.
Gregory?
Do you want to be Gregory?
Mate, I'm not. I'm gonna fail to fill in. Enjoy D&D.
Please
I
be
thought you guys
Gregory.
might be playing
Nah,
Jackbox and got
please,
jealous.
please
so,
be Gregory.
Gregory.
Gregory's nearly like he's only a little. He's like just
No.
above half health, and he's an adult white dragon. Do you want to be Gregory?
I would fail to live up to all of your expectations.
Literally, he just yells Gregory and is a dragon.
He just he has one word in his dialect. And it's
He's-
just Gregory.
He's just Gregory, and he's cold. Do you want to be Gregory?
Well, that sounds vaguely within my.
You can do it. I trust you. You're an experienced DM. Come on, you can be
No, I
Gregory.
can't be Gregory.
I'm sending you Gregory already.
I cannot be Gregory.
Jake, you're already here.
No, you're right. No,
like,
I
appreciate
you've
I've
spoiled.
interrupted
This is on you.
terribly.
Congratulations, you Gregory now.
you've
No, I can't be
You're
Gregory. No, I'll
Gregory
just
now.
leave.
No,
No,
be Gregory. Why do you not think you can be Gregory?
Hi,
It's literally just
Gregory.
Gregory.
no, I'm not Gregory. Stop
I'm sending you the
addressing me
stat
as
block.
Gregory.
It's not complicated. This
Hello,
is Gregory.
Gregory.
I just wanted to play Jackbox or something with you
Nah,
guys.
man,
I
you're
forgot
Gregory
you were
now.
doing
All right,
D&D.
cool. I'm sending you Gregory. Here's Gregory.
Hello, my name's Gregory.
No, you just say
Would any
Gregory.
of you like to play the Jackbox Party Pack?
Scream Gregory and make another
Congratulations, Gregory talks like me now.
make another Gregory attack.
Fuck. Okay, I don't. Hang on. I'll go get my dice. Get my dice. Hang on.
So glad Gregory turned up.
Good.
Gregory won't be around for a long time. He's probably going to get killed or run away.
Well,
It's up to you when Gregory
Jeremy,
decides that this fight is lost.
Wait, will he potentially run away?
Gregory was eyeing up a potential. Basically, this ship got marooned and immobilized in Gregory's zone, and he was like, Gregory knows. Gregory reckons he'll wait for another ship to come and get two birds with one stone. But he did not expect that both of the combined lots of you would actually be quite punchy and scary, and Gregory's not having a fun time.
In the Gregory zone.
You're in the
I should've
Gregory zone, and
So yeah, how much
Also,
damage did you
Jake-
deal to me?
Yes.
right, yes,
Also,
okay.
second
awesome.
note,
Hang on. Yeah.
no one was live on Discord, therefore we weren't playing Jackbox.
Look, man.
Again,
It doesn't
can't
matter.
do that.
Right,
Streaming
so
it
we're
between
We're gonna.
well,
I'm gonna
you
edit
can,
it.
but-
I'm gonna edit it so that you pop in when I say now. So you're gonna introduce yourself as the new Gregory. Okay. So we're go.
Gregory. Is that good? Do you need
That's
more?
perfect. That's perfect. Right. Gregory's got 2 attacks to make to some lads.
Uh-oh.
Gregory would like to make a bite attack against character name.
Do you want to get Ushu?
Character name.
Ushu. One of the Ushus. Either
They're the
of
same. There is only one Ushu.
No,
It just has 2
no,
heads.
unless you're going for the head.
You should have gone for the head.
Plural.
The head.
Only I'm
Okay,
allowed to
okay,
dole
right.
out Marvel
Do
references.
you want me to roll for it now?
I would like you to roll for it now.
Oh, that's a 3 plus 11.
Yeah.
That's a 14, so it misses.
Yeah, it's plus 11.
Hell
so
yeah.
it's 14.
And I believe you have one more attack.
Makes 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. I'll make another claw attack against who's next to me again?
Who's next
The
to you? So
Uchu
Windy Cindy's
Uchu.
up in your eyeballs.
Windy who now?
Windy Cindy. She's an air elemental. She whistles.
Oh, I see. Okay.
She's been going and whacking you with a flail. Are my whistles being picked up, by the way? I hope they are.
Yeah,
Yes, they
Thank
are.
God.
I love the whistles.
Solid.
Very loudly.
it's like R2D2.
No, it's Windy Cindy.
Is anyone else within melee range? Is it just the
Um,
Ushus and Windy
mean,
Mindy?
Windy Mindy. They're basically all in range except for Dave and Vedrok.
Right.
So you can whack any of them.
But
But Windy Cindy's been annoying you and hitting. She's
in
probably
that
done the
case-
most damage.
I should probably make a tail attack against Windy Mindy.
Windy Mindy. Stop calling her Windy Mindy.
What's her name?
Windy Cindy.
Cindy.
Windy
No,
Cindy.
call her Windy Mindy.
Windy
She-
Wendy.
She'll get
It's not like we don't.
Windy Wendy.
That's a 16 plus 11. That's a 27 to hit.
That certainly hits. Get Windy Cindy. Get her. Do it. Get her.
Where is tail? 2d8 plus 6. Okay. I even have
Oh.
2d8s with me.
I don't know. Oh, there we go.
That's 5. That's 11 damage.
11 damage. Oh, poor Windy Cindy. God,
11 bludgeoning damage.
she's absolutely fine. She's got a lot of health.
I have no idea what level you motherfuckers are. or
They're all
anything.
7. Windy Cindy is a challenge rating 7.
Okay. Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah, so there's a lot of like big hitters against one very big hitter. So it's, you know,
I see.
it's
Right.
probably balanced. I don't really know.
I don't know.
I don't really try. Just sort of see what I'm doing. Okay, and it's Sloshy Joshy's turn. Can you guess what type of elemental Sloshy Joshy is, Gregory?
Fire.
No,
Gregory.
that's Flamey Amy. Gregory's off.
Flamey Amy.
Gregory's having a think. It's fine.
Which
Um,
one do you think
rolling
Dave is?
Which one do you think?
Gregory.
it is?
Guess what elemental Sloshy Joshy is?
Water, I hope.
Probably. No, it's cum. No, I'm kidding.
I was literally going to say come elemental, but I wasn't sure if I'm allowed to use
It's
such
not.
vulgarity
It's not
on
that.
your
Right.
stream.
It's the type of campaign where you're fine saying it, but I wouldn't make one.
I see.
Which says a lot
What's
about the
that?
campaign, I suppose.
Wait, how much HP do I have?
You have 140 currently.
Okay.
Yep. Sloshy Joshy has just slammed you on the belly with his water attacks. And he's done it so hard, somehow it's hurt you quite a lot because he's critted. 5, 2,
Oh,
4, 2. That's quick maths, that is, isn't it? God damn. That's a 13. 13 plus 4 is 17. He's got 17 whole bludgeoning damage on you.
okay.
Oh,
Gregory.
perfect. And it's Coral's go.
How much damage has Gregory taken? How's he looking?
Gregory's reasonably unhappy. He's not like super dying or anything. Gregory could stand to.
Gregory.
Gregory.
Are you filling into the character yet, Gregory?
Gregory.
I like it. Perfect.
I want to cast another chromatic orb.
Hit me. Well, not me. Hit Gregory.
Actually,
From
no.
my distances.
No, I'm going to cast chromatic orb at 2nd level.
Wowzers.
You should definitely hit me with cold damage.
You clearly.
If you know anything
You-
about Coral, it's that she uses chromatic orb as if it were a small fireball.
Miniature fireball.
It is just a miniature fireball. Okay, right. That's 1d22 hit. That is a 14 plus my spell attack bonus, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a 20.
Hell yeah.
Hit.
It's a hit.
It do.
I should hope it fucking hits. That's at second level, so that's 4d8 damage. Yeah, and you
What
take 21 damage.
Of what
Of
type?
fire.
The
Sorry,
flame
I'm not
damage.
Literally just went over this. Coral does one thing.
It's not called
Oh,
red.
hey.
It's not called chromatic orb. It's called red chromatic orb because
Red
it's
colour.
it's only gonna be red.
It's only gonna be red.
Okay.
Have you marked your damage?
I have marked
Good.
my damage.
Uchu.
That hurt slightly.
Slightly.
Well,
Ah,
Uchu
Gregory!
is terrified, so he is going. Ah,
Oh, I
But
should
the
have
other head is not terrified.
yes, the other head is not.
Does he get to make
terrified.
two
So-
fucking fear rolls?
He has right.
got two
Shall I
heads.
read you the spell
Oh,
of what?
two heads.
I'll read you the
this
spell
out.
he cast. He cast this. You grow a second head. This head has the same memories and general personality, but it has its intelligence and wisdom scores swapped. And it's a random alignment, which we're not bothering with, but you know. While you have a head, you have advantage on wisdom perception checks and on saving throws against blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, stunned, and being knocked unconscious. The head can be removed with a greater restoration spell or similar. It's the Wand of Wonder, but it's a special Wand of Wonder that does magic cool stuff.
Okay.
And this is the cause of all problems that have
That's
occurred.
why he's a dragon, also.
Fuck
It's
all
why he's a
30 to
dragon.
50
It's
of the
why we're
Uchu.
in the past. It's
It's also why we're in the
Everything that's
past.
fucked about Uchu.
Almost everything
Yeah.
that's happened has been because funny that. When you give the level 1 characters a legendary but like improved version of a legendary magic item, some things will happen. And
Right,
that's
what's
exactly
that
what
then?
I wanted.
Yeah.
It's
Who's that?
Ushi's go. What do you want to
Uchu.
Just go.
do? Ushi, you are no
when
longer slow.
Uchu.
also when that player is willing to do anything.
Yeah, exactly. There's a reason I gave it to Chris.
There we go. So it is
What was that, Matt?
basically Uchu turn around, open his maw and
More?
Oh,
his mouth.
No, he had a mouth.
He's a dragon.
Matt.
Matt, you maybe
Don't worry.
that you
I
did.
can't do it really. Because
Camera swap. you
All
idiot.
three big boom to kill dragon. And lightning fires from his mouth
Gregory.
at the cannon to defrost it and to supercharge it with his lightning
I love that kind of comic book logic. Hell yeah.
breath. Yes.
Oh yeah. I got a new spell.
Yeah, Engelby the Fifth is going. Electricy. Good. Yes.
Who the fuck is
Yeah.
Angle?
Yeah. So that is.
Engelby the Fifth is the
So
gunner
that is.
on the giant ship.
I
That
need to
is.
draw Engelby the Fifth on my fucking battle map.
So that is.
On
So
MS.
it is 5d. So it is 5d6 lightning damage.
You know what? I like comic books, so I'm just going to add that to the next damage that Engelby does.
What, comic book damage?
No.
You take 5d6 comic book damage.
5d6. Okay, Engelby is now no longer melted and a little bit electric-y. Die, Gregory!
Nah, Gregory.
That's
Gregory
absolutely
has
hitting,
lots
thank
of
God.
physical-
Okay, can someone... he turns this enormous cannon, swings it towards Gregory, and with a blast of fire and lightning, it
I'll do this.
shots him right in the neck. So someone do...
I'll do
What
it.
is it? 8d10.
Five.
No, sorry, 10d10 fire damage.
You
Plus-
fucking what?
I'll do the
That's
lightning
53.
damage.
It's a very big cannon. 8d10 fire damage plus 60. Was it 86 or 66? 68? I can't remember.
5d6.
5d6.
I've rolled and there's an additional 22 lightning damage.
So that's a total of 75.
That's a total of a sad Gregory.
Sad Gregory.
75, yeah?
One sad Gregory.
75.
Yes.
75.
75.
I think that's.
By
Have I
the way,
Ah, Gregory!
by the way, in that 10d10, I did roll.
Gregory,
Yeah, it doesn't even
Gregory,
matter.
say something. Speak to me. Gregory. Gregory, look at me. Gregory, think of your wife. Think of your children.
Gregory has a wife.
Gregory does
Is
not
this-
have a wife. Well, no,
is this
fuck it.
not
No,
Uchu?
Gregory has a wife. Yeah, sure. Uchu has willed it into existence that Gregory has a wife.
Called Gregory.
Which is also called
There you
Gregory.
go. He's willed
Is
into
this the
existence
boy
Gregory's
Uchu
wife
talking
just
here?
so that Gregory can suffer more,
Why
knowing
you-
that his wife will be widowed.
And there's 3 children called Gregory.
Three children.
Mate, the Gregory zone must
Oh
go
no!
on.
Oh, not the wormlings! No, they'll be orphaned.
Not the wormlings.
He was just trying to bring
Oh.
home some supper.
Who's next? Jesus.
Who is next?
Charlie.
Charlie is
apparently.
apparently next.
Charlie builds 10d10
It's- I think
thunder
Charlie
damage.
is my favourite thing about Matt. When it comes to when it comes to podcasting, Charlie's proximity to Matt is perfect. It's so useful. It's Homer. It's
Get off
Homer's
the
turn.
headphones.
What's Homer do? Homer's gonna get you.
Homer.
Yeah, Baron Homer Sublime. He's a conjurer.
Hang on. No, fuck you. Right. At the end of Engleby,
Engleby the Fifth. Yep.
I'd like to use a fucking legendary action.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when's he gonna use? Oh, legendary.
Jesus Christ. I'd like to beat my wings. Every creature within 10 feet of me must succeed on on a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That is
So that's what?
all of you.
Coral,
Not-
Uchu,
yeah.
and
It's not Vedrok.
9.
It's not Vedrok,
Does
but it's
9 pass?
Wait, what
No.
is this
Does
winning?
9 pass?
Dexterity
the
saving throw.
DC?
So,
Oh, okay. I can do. Oh, give me a minute.
It would look a lot more normal if Uchu was a Western dragon, but because he's an Eastern Chinese dragon, the 2 heads probably look like those 2-headed snakes.
yeah.
Yeah, that is a 22.
You dodged it, you genius.
Uchu failed. And who's the air elemental next? to it?
Windy Cindy
Wind-
did get whacked.
Windy Cindy.
Windy Cindy and Homer Sublime got hit dead hard. I'm gonna have to roll the damage for that. You know what? For the sake of not rolling a million 2d6s plus 6, can you just roll it once and then tell us the number, and that's how much everyone got hit by.
Do you want me to do it? I can.
Oh, I would have
do-
assumed. No, I've got 2
I can
dice.
literally do like
It's only
100
but
dice.
it's only 2.
What am I
dice.
here for?
Yeah, exactly. He's got to roll 2
Regular.
dice.
Literally nothing is what I'm here for. I'm here to interrupt the flow of your game.
No, you
I
didn't
have
interrupt. You
decided
added
that-
to.
Uchu's 2 heads are on the opposite sides of his body.
I love that
Oh.
so much.
Give me a minute. I
That
need to
means
go and
he-
fetch my d6.
All right,
And
wait-
the paws
so-
are reoriented, so you've got 2 front paws on both sides.
It's cat dog.
No back. Yes.
I'll leave you in charge.
Hey!
He's getting 2 coffees this time.
I'm
Holy
trying to
shit.
find a fucking d6.
With T-Man comes in
Is
all
is
the
is
time,
this
yet
just
T-Man
Jake's
gets none of the
failed
love
attempt to trying to
Chad and
flex on us
James
with his
get
big
there.
new cool gamer chair?
T-Man.
Yeah.
He was just getting out of the way to
Ooh.
make sure everyone saw the Omega sign.
Congratulations, you've been sponsored.
You've
hit
been
the
sponsored
big
by
leagues.
the Gamers tier.
We've been sponsored.
That's 18 damage for everyone who failed their check, and 9 for everyone who passed it.
It's not half as much.
Is it not?
How
It's
much
just
for-
if they fail
How
it.
much? How much damage is it for people
18.
who failed?
Oh
18,
fuck yeah! No, if you pass it, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which is strange, but there we go.
annoyingly, everyone who failed
Today's
it, yeah, fuck you. You
sponsors,
take...
Omega and apparently Alton Towers.
Omega isn't even like the brand. It's just
It's called
Why
Game.
is it there? I
Game
don't understand
Computer
why
Chair
it's
Labs.
it's like the
Omega.
it's like Ford Fiesta. It's like
Yeah.
they said Fiesta there. Hey, why the
You and
fuck
your
we
fucking Fiesta chairs.
Right, you take 18 damage.
Yeah, they did.
Except-
Ouch.
Coral doesn't. But,
Coral doesn't. Dave doesn't.
Coral
they're
does
also
not.
knocked prone if they failed that.
Windy Cindy is flying around and does not get knocked prone, but she does get a bit squashed and whatnot. And yes,
The Ushus are knocked prone,
the
surely.
Ushus are knocked prone.
Deja vu.
Deja Ushu.
Deja
Whose turn
Ushu.
is it? Oh, it's wait. So yeah, do you move anywhere with your wing beat? Because you can move up to half your flying speed, which is decent.
I don't think it's actually worth all the damage I'm taking is from. Fuck it. Can I fly slightly closer to the big fucking gun with Engelby on it?
Happily, yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck it. I'm getting up next to that, and I'm gonna ruin.
It's
their
quite far
day.
away.
I need
But
to-
on your next turn, you'd probably get to it.
Well, what's my flying speed? Is
80.
I'm flying away from these fuckers and towards the big gun that shot me, and I would like to kick in the big fucking gun as soon as possible.
Gregory.
Gregory.
So it's now Homer's turn. Yes. Homer is gonna do. Oh wait, so you've flown away, but Fireball's got a good range on it. Oh, Fireball has a cracking range. All right, make a dexterity saving throw, Gregory.
Hang on, where the fuck is Homer?
He's on the ship.
Oh, is he near like Coral and Uchu?
yeah. Oh wait, no, he got knocked down. He's getting back up and going, ouch.
Okay. In any case, dexterity.
It's Vedrok's go.
I'm going to fly towards Gregory.
Wait, do you want me to make the dexterity saving throw?
No, he didn't do a fireball. He just stood up again. Going.
I mean, actually, I don't even
You
need
can
to
use
fly
his movement
towards
to stand up, surely.
He just said,
probably
"Ow."
do.
That's all he did. He's not.
He used his action
not
to
a
go,
combat man.
fucking
Look, man, he's a guy who speaks in a rhythmically jingly tone, and that's about it. He was cursed
I'm
as a
gonna go
child.
fill my
He can't
cup up.
rhyme. He'll get a headache.
Yeah.
He's already had a
I'm
headache twice. I fucked it up very badly because I decided I tried after I gave him his character's rhyming names. I then decided that he can't rhyme, which is foolish.
Brilliant.
Thank God Dave doesn't have a rhyming name. He can yell at Dave all he likes. Anyways, go, Vedrok.
Yeah, let's fly towards Gregory and attempt to shoot him again.
Do
And
it.
If it works,
Do it.
then I can do things.
Fucking do it.
Gregory.
So does a. Let me go back to the basic stats. 15 hit.
No.
Good. My time's over.
Gregory's not been smacked.
I am the worst combatant.
You are so shit. It's shocking.
He's fighting one enemy with very high AC, which is
Well, the
very
thing is, no,
clever.
literally, I can make a good roll when it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so far
but
he's. not done
I have not made this entire
How
campaign.
it goes.
I've not shot a single shot that's hit anybody and dealt damage.
Fucking hell.
That's how things are going.
No, hang on. You did once.
Did I?
Come on, Matt. You got one hit in.
Once,
Fuck. What more do you
yeah.
want?
Because
Camp Vedrok is not. Turns out the ex-war commando is not very good at shooting people.
Well, in the bayou, they're all waterlogged, so it's easier. They're easier
Actually,
targets.
is there anything else I can do? I can't.
I love Jake's confused face. Just.
Okay, I'm back.
So it was. Yeah, you can probably do something, right? You've got loads of cool stuff.
Yeah,
I
well,
You haven't done none of your stuff. You've got loads of stuff. I know you've got stuff. Do you
The
stuff?
thing is, it's like I only have one action per turn.
It's true.
well, then just get 2 actions per turn.
Just break the rules, dickhead. God.
There's ways that you can end up having 2 actions.
Good action surge if he's a fighter.
He is partly a fighter.
Oh my god, you're right.
I see,
Oh,
Matt. This is
Why
the
would
thing.
I tell you this?
Matt, I've been trying to tell you, like, you have so many things you can do, and you haven't been doing
I
any of your
have
things.
Too many things is the problem.
Well, yeah.
I
So
can
you should take the
action
time to
surge.
familiarize yourself, as Gregory did, with all your things.
I know I have action surge. I just I deep down I knew.
It was somewhere in there rattling around.
Oh, and I have these things as well. Oh my god.
You have
I've got
so
all
many
the
things. You're a fighter ranger.
Right,
You have so
right.
many things.
Let's try and hit him again with the gun.
Good job. Good job. I'm proud of you.
Shooting
That's
at
a
me
nat
with a
one,
gun.
so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. I end my turn.
Okay. Cool.
You hit Engelby. He goes, ow.
Brilliant. Does he take the full damage? Or...
It was lightning damage, no?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He gets hit, but a bit of it goes into his gun. Because we said that's the thing that happens.
Congratulations, you've supercharged his fucking gun.
Yeah, by like 1d8. Don't worry.
Is it my go again yet?
No, not at all. There's
No.
still... Right, so Windy
I'm gonna
Cindy
die.
was kind of like
I mean,
flying.
Gregory.
Dave
Can
is...
I
Actually, no.
pause?
Yeah, no, it is your go, because Dave's floating off in space.
Don't
Yeah.
don't I need to take my turn?
No, your turn is
You
after
had your
Gregory.
turn.
Did I have my turn?
You went straight.
Yeah, you
after
did a
me.
chromatic orb, and it critted, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
it was
you
a
hit
second.
me
It was a
from
second
Yeah.
orb.
Two chromatic orbs. I've
You
just
hit me with
had.
a red orb.
It is Gregory's go. If
Fuck.
Gregory's low health, Gregory can just run away. Gregory's a guy who likes to survive, probably. Gregory ain't pot committed, you know what I mean?
Okay, Gregory will. Jamie, how many people do you think I could hit with my cold breath in a 60-foot cone?
Currently,
60 foot's a
currently
big cone.
you are 40 feet away from the ship, so you could get all of that lot if you turned around.
Yeah, I'll do that
Go for it.
for a start.
So Vedrok isn't there, and Windy Cindy is not there, but it's Uchu,
Yeah.
Coral, Homer, and Joshy.
What about Engelby as well?
He is a
Is he
million
not at
miles
least
on the
near the
opposite side.
ship, within
He's
a
like 300 feet
range?
away from the ship behind you.
300.
Not
Oh,
also-
fuck.
It's ship
okay.
combat, my
Also,
man.
like-
We're in space.
Are they not also like 100?
I thought he was like just sort of mounted on
like,
the edge of the ship in
different
one
ship.
direction. No, he's
Yeah.
he's on a different ship. I see. Right.
two ships.
Fuck Engelby then.
Gregory's here.
I'm gonna ice breath everyone who's on the ship
Can
that
I
I'm
have a
currently
reaction,
already
please,
flying away
DM?
from.
You can have a reaction, please, DM.
Can I cast shield, DM?
Of faith, do it. Get your shield all
No,
shieldy.
no, not shield of faith, shield.
You
I've
do
shield and
know
shield of
that
faith.
Zoe, just before you do this, you do know that a breath attack is a dexterity saving throw and nothing to do with your AC.
Okay, I'm not gonna cast
So
shield.
shield
Thank
will
you.
do nothing.
Good job, Uchu. Well done.
I mean, it's a reaction. It's not like it was really. I would have used up a spell slot.
What
I
do you
suppose.
spell
It
slot?
just
Alright,
would
fuck
have
you.
used
Yeah.
Slayer slot, but actually that
She doesn't
that
have
is-
many.
However, that is until the start of my next turn.
Coral quickly
Then you have
thinks
to
I
use
should
sorcery.
shoot. No, fuck no. I should use
No.
dog instead.
He does that a lot, to
There's
be
just this
honest.
beam of cold
He does
coming
that a lot.
towards her.
She's
Alright,
like, do I?
There's a
Um,
cone of freezing breath coming towards her, and she's like, "Shit, no, I can't."
All right,
This won't
everyone who's
work.
on the deck of the ship
Yeah, dude, you saving throws.
that he's
You
flying
haven't
away
predicted
from.
the fact that I'm prone, meaning that I have disadvantage on my dexterity.
Make a
saving throw.
Constitution
It's
saving
Constitution.
throw.
Constitution.
or-
Constitution.
I thought you said dexterity.
We were
Jamie
incorrect.
was wrong.
I'm incorrect.
Chris
so I have
doesn't
to check.
know
Wow.
the game as well as he thought he did.
Jamie, what's
No,
my,
breath attacks. are
Yeah,
really
That's still a 19.
what's my fucking character called again? Is
Ha,
it Charles?
Joke's on you,
You-
because
no,
the second
it's
dice I rolled
Gregory.
was a
Gregory.
five.
It's Gregory. How can you misremember Gregory as Charles?
This is Charles.
Granted, there are a lot
Does-
of random names
Charles.
currently that you've had to learn. None of them are Charles.
Does
Except for the cat.
9 pass
Charlie,
the
that's
code
what
of
threw me
cold?
All right,
Yeah,
did
Yeah.
anyone?
19.
What did you all get on your? All right, 19. is a
Does
pass.
9 pass the code
9
of
fucking does
cold?
not, Ushu.
I've
Why do
just
you always
seen
roll
cold
9?
breaths. Cold breaths.
I rolled a 4 actually. I have a +5 in Constitution.
Ooh. All right, everyone who rolled less than 18,
Oh
you
yeah. that's
take
wrong. Rolled less
fucking
than.
what?
Rolled less than.
Fucking what?
Yes, my
Zoe,
friend.
I'm gonna need the. I'm gonna
Yeah,
need the
he's gonna-
dice
he's
roller
gonna
out,
need the
please, 'cause it's
calculator.
12d8.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
God.
Cold's well cold. It's so cold, man. It's like a fridge times a
Well,
It's
billion.
unbelievably. You're in
What?
space, and it can't get. It physically can't get colder than that. But
Oh no, this ain't space like that
congratulations.
space. This isn't. This
Wait,
is
This
cold.
is-
12d8 plus.
Just
no,
12d8.
plus,
Just
just
12d8.
12d8.
Yeah.
Just
That
flat
that would be
12d8.
unnecessary.
It's the follow-up
Okay.
social
Yeah,
media.
sure.
58.
58.
Uchu takes 58 damage, and Coral takes, what is that, 29?
Uchu has blacked out.
Don't worry,
What
Gregory.
fucking condition is
This
Coral
happens
in?
literally every session.
Wait, what is it? 20?
29.
So that's just Joshy. Joshy does. Oh, Joshy's very hurt. Wait, is it cold?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not resistant to cold. Oh, that's fine. It was okay. This better be the fucking saving throw of a lifetime. Ooh, well.
Sloshy Joshy.
Is
Not
no more.
very Moshy.
What was it? 58.
58. Is he dead? Is he like dead?
He's one off.
So why?
Motherfucker.
No, he's not on 1 HP.
he's
On
unconscious.
minus
He's one off getting
39.
insta down, like insta irreparably dead.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
murdered.
sorry. He's 40. Yeah, minus 40. It's
Jeez.
he's Wait, no, hang on, 58. Oh, I can't do maths. Oh no, I can.
58.
Never mind.
If
ignore
it
me.
goes above negative
Oh.
half his
No.
HP,
Oh no, he's alive. Oh, he's alive. Okay, no, he's fine. Yeah. Yeah. He's not dead. He's just alive. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Is he unconscious?
Oh, it's
He's
negative
unconscious as
half.
balls, but he's not like I thought he was on the threshold of insta death, but no, he's not.
Okay, he's downed, but he's not dead.
Oh, he's really fucking cold though.
He's
Really
frozen. Fucking, we are
Ludicrously cold.
below 0 Kelvin here. my friend. With this ice fucking
So damn
space dragon
cold.
you're fighting.
Yeah, he's Gregory's got it locked down.
What sort of state is Coral in?
Carl is alive.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
With that,
Joshy
Gregory
Great
goes,
division.
fucking Gregory! And he flies 80 feet away.
In what direction? Towards
Away
Angle B.
from everything.
Okay.
Just fucking away.
So how far does that mean he's away from the ship then?
100 feet now?
160.
And what state would you describe him as?
Knackered. Fucked. Dying. Desperately trying to escape.
Okay, it's Josh's turn.
Gregory.
Joshy is alive, but ouchie.
Ah,
And
Gregory.
Joshy goes and he goes over to sort of thaw. He just sort of sloshes all over Homer and kind of warms him up a bit and thaws all the ice. Who else is dying and dead and shit?
Ushu.
Coral is
Uchu.
conscious.
I'm conscious and alive.
Okay, well, your good friend, it's your turn, and your good friend is super not dead, but also super not alive. So,
Oh, I just
wanna help him or not?
Yeah.
D10 in a bin.
Yeah, Ushu.
are you just gonna sort of point at him and laugh, or are we gonna?
I'm just not gonna pay attention to it. Did we say the potions were bonus actions?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, no, using them on someone else
Bruh.
For
is
yourself,
an
it's an
action.
action to administer it to
using,
someone else.
using on, yeah, of course I'm gonna use it on myself. I'm gonna use one of the potions I have on me. On
That seems-
myself.
Like a redundant move.
It does somewhat seem like a redundant move, but there we are.
But, you know.
Do you not know Coral?
Coral
I've been
Coral
only
is
for, like,
is not long
3
for this
days.
world
We
because
fought together. We both nearly died. I can't do anything.
you're up
I
in space,
just-
man.
I just practice
I'm just
things.
debating about which one to use.
Why does he sound like Willem Dafoe?
Yeah. Yeah, Matt committed to a painful accent. He was dying in the first session. Don't know how he survived.
And it's fine. We've softened it
Yeah,
up
I'm
a
just
bit.
gonna use the
It's a
normal
bit
one.
easier now.
Stupid chimp.
You haven't even got
Yeah, I'm gonna use the lesser healing one. So what is that again?
What is
Lesser
what?
healing potions? Normal
Uh,
ones?
44?
It's like 1d4.
No, it's not
Wait,
one
what?
d4. No,
I
it's...
thought lesser healing potion was like.
no,
nothing.
you idiot.
You
40.
useless chimp.
You useless
It's
chimp.
44. Is it 44 plus Constitution or?
Let me just click the button. There we are. It is 2d4 plus 2. I'm an idiot.
2d4.
The greater one is 44. That's it.
2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 2.
Plus 2. That is Oh,
Uchu, roll a death save.
and then I'm also going to cast Firebolt.
He's super 100% out of range for that.
No,
Unless
he's
you're-
not, because it's
unless you're
120
killing
feet. A
Uchu.
Firebolt.
Okay.
I'm one
He's
towards
just
one.
barely
of
within
them.
range of that, yeah.
If it's
Okay.
100 feet, wait, that's 120 range feet. Last time
Yeah.
I checked, in range.
Good job. Well done. You can do maths better than I can.
I can do range. So that is, one sec, what is that? That's, yeah. Cool. Okay. So roll to hit. Oops. Minus. That's a 19 roll plus.
It hits.
Yeah, it is. So
Roll
that
damage.
is roll full damage, 1d10.
I just realised Matt's not alive. Look at oh no, he is.
No, yeah, I know.
What the
I
fuck
was,
was
yeah,
that?
he was holding it for ages.
That's bizarre. What a strange thing to
Yeah.
decide to do. I'm
I
creeped out.
loved it. I was loving every minute
You
of what I was
pervert.
watching.
God, what a weird choice.
I was watching, I was like, his hand's moving slightly. He's not frozen.
Yeah.
I thought it was frozen.
Okay.
How much damage did you do?
You do one.
It was one, wasn't it, Zoe?
It was a feeble little. It's two. Oh, it's
Great,
two.
it was
Two
two.
damage. 2 whole damage. What a turn.
Two.
What a banging turn. Right. Well, Engelby goes.
He,
Not
He
getting
was
away.
You're
Josh's
all aware
breath
that
attack and
Engleby's
he-
gonna kill Gregory.
Engelby, go. No, wait.
Yep.
Engelby, take the shot.
Engelby better fucking miss.
Engelby
Take the
missed.
shot, Engelby.
It's
Take the
far
shot.
away.
Gregory
Engelby
flies
missed.
away and turns around and goes, Gregory! And keeps flying through space.
Cool. Vedrok. Wait, no. Yeah, Vedrok. Oh, I'll roll a death save for Homer. Wait, hang on. Stabilizing is more than just like giving someone a bath, isn't it?
You have to roll
Yes.
for a medicine check unless you have a cantrip
You know
like
what?
Spare the Dying.
I'm gonna count the bath that he's doing him as a roll for a medicine check because he's a fucking water elemental. What do you want from me? That's a 6. No. Vedrok, yes. What do you do? I'm gonna roll a death save for Homer.
I mean,
Homer's nearly dead.
I will launch a grenade at Gregory.
You'll fucking what?
He has grenades. He's from the future, not here.
He has
He's from a
grenades.
different future. He's from the Swampapunk world.
Swampapunk.
Crocodiles and turtles locked in an endless battle. What's not to
xenophobic
understand?
against the turtle.
He's got a laser gun, and it's his arm, and a jetpack.
We're gonna
This is what happens when you
He's a
don't keep up to
cyborg
date with the
crocodile.
campaign.
Oh, we hit him!
Yes.
Finally, that's 27.
1 damage.
Oh, that will
27
be
to
a
hit. I've got to
hit.
say, I don't know why you decided to waste one of your limited 4 grenades on a lost and flying away dragon, but you're a spiteful creature, and I respect that. So
How much damage
Um,
does that do?
it's a lot. Of damage.
You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
How much damage did I give this thing again? I can't even remember.
5d6.
Oh, that's
of
not very many.
half on a
That's
fail, on
a-
a pass.
That's a
That's a
shit.
16
It's not
on his
amazing.
That's a
dexterity saving
pass,
throw.
just.
Ooh.
So let's do 2.
I'm realizing that for 4 grenades that you have,
Right.
that's not very much. Make it 10d6.
16,
Fucking pardon!
Fuck Gregory, I'm God. I can do what I want.
He is God.
21.
Fuck
23.
God, I'm Gregory.
31.
You got me there, damn.
That is. I
33
feel like that's a
damage.
quote that needs to be remembered.
Fuck God, I'm Gregory.
Oh, and as a bonus action,
Is that 33 damage halved because he passed?
yes.
That's
but
16
Okay,
damage.
good.
As a
That'd be
bonus damage, make another dexterity saving throw.
Oh, goody. Because
Well, the
Gregory's,
shrapnel.
just between me and you, friends, Gregory's on 2
And the
HP
internet.
now.
Gregory's a husk.
Imagine if
Gregory
I'd done
gets
more than
absolutely
2 damage.
obliterated by this grenade, but keeps on vaguely, weakly flapping his little spacey wings away. But you follow it up with what, Matt?
Hail of Thorns.
Now,
Which does fucking another dexterity saving throw.
it's
you
not
say?
actually Hail of
Yes.
Thorns because he
It's
does not
Hail
do
of
spells.
Thorns,
There are no
it's
magic where he comes
pushing
from.
some buttons on. This is like retroactively pushing buttons.
Well, that's
on
a
his-
23 on the
chest.
dex
got a-
saving throw. But
Oh,
assuming he
well,
takes even half damage, he's going to die.
yeah, it's 1d10 halved.
Oh, fucking.
So you have to
It
roll.
All right,
was
all right,
Oh,
You take
all right.
five
If
damage.
you roll a 1 or a 2, he lives.
I rolled a 10.
There we go.
Fuck!
And,
Dead as shit. Gregory's
Oh,
gone.
God. The absolutely shotgunned to pieces corpse of Gregory slowly floats away
off
through the
into
vacuum
into
of
the
space.
mists. It's not a vacuum. I don't know if you noticed, but everyone can breathe.
Through the ether of space.
It's not ether either. It's just there. I don't give a shit.
I have
just slowly
contributed
drifts
to this
away.
fight. I got the final kill. I win.
Congratulations, Vedrok. Windy Cindy is flying after Dave.
Dead. He's dead.
It is
Congratulations.
Joshy's go. Joshy's going to go for another medicine check. How does a medicine check work? What do you have to pass?
He's dead.
Bye,
you have
Gregory.
to
Gregory's
pass,
dead.
I think,
Bye,
a
Gregory.
if you don't have a healer's kit, it's a DC 15, I believe.
Oh, cool. He stabilized him. Well done, Josh. Joshy boy. All right.
Mhm.
Homer's. Fuck.
That's not what happens if you're stabilized. You just don't. You're just unconscious, but you won't die.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he had one health point and
Yeah.
was up. Was like at least like.
No, that's only if
awake.
you roll a nat 20.
So he's on 0 health points.
Yeah. 0 health points, and you roll a d4, and in that many hours, he will awaken on 1 HP.
2 hours. Coral, it's your go. What do you do?
We're still in combat.
So, I'm
That's a dead
I'm
man,
still
so technically we're
death
still in
saves.
combat because turns.
Yeah. You just say pass.
Yeah, she ain't doing shit.
I mean, I'm too far away to see
She.
Uchu.
Okay.
dying
I'll roll my
in
next
the
death.
corner.
Should I just roll all my death saves?
No, because
my
Vedrok,
first-
I'm assuming, is going to fly back next turn and,
Yeah.
and have a look. So roll one of them.
And I think I have a thing. Oh no, that's not how second wind works.
Okay, I've done my second one.
Good. Are you dead or not?
Pass.
I can still roll more.
Oh, that's good. It's not a nat one. Whew.
I
Not an
can
hour.
roll more. It's not a fail in that one.
Right, Vedrok's your go.
However,
Yeah, we're gonna fly back towards the ship.
Who knows?
however, he could fail his
I don't-
next one
He could fail his next
don't
one,
know.
but Vedrok will be back in time.
Yeah.
and actually be a good party.
Will I?
You are
Yes.
back. If you fly back, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I fly back and see dying Uchu, and I'm like, no, my dragon brother. I can't be the. We
My
need
dragon
this is
brother.
the
I
only
love that. I
thing-
love
this
that
is the only
Vedrok has no
connection we
idea what
have.
dragons are, but he keeps being kind of referred to as a dragon or something. So he's just like, I'm a dragon, I guess. I don't know.
And Carl
The
just
other-
turns to me just like, what?
All he
It's
knows
the
is
only tangible
that
connection I
Coral
have
isn't
with
a
this
dragon.
man. And it winds up the other person, so it's kind of funny. I have a sense of humor.
I have humor.
So what do I need to roll? Or
You
can I
need
make
to
it?
just make a wisdom medicine roll.
That's a 17.
Well done. Uchu's alive
Save.
again. Well, not alive, but
Wow.
stabilized.
I'll remove those 2 successes from my death saves, my 16 and 11.
Oh, good job. Okay.
I was actually fine. I just don't like saying it because it adds a bit of spice.
Adds a bit of tension.
Yeah,
It does.
you never know.
That's a bit of spice.
I'll roll a d4.
Who's gonna carry the dragon back to the ship? Because I sure ain't
4
going
hours.
4 hours. Who's going to carry the dragon?
Angle me.
To be fair, if we're in space, you could
come
just
over
probably
here,
chuck
please.
him towards the direction of the ship and he'll slowly float there.
We could tie him to the rope.
You could tie him to
You're
Wait.
putting him in your
one
idea.
dragon
No,
carried
we
you to
attach him
one ship
to.
and you must
What's
in
the name of the other
exchange.
ship? The.
For who the burnt souls? Oh, this ship
Yeah.
that you're on.
No, the other one.
That's
Yeah,
Dragon the
this
Bertolds.
ship,
This
that
ship
one.
is called the Ordeal of Cool Jam.
We could just attach him to.
Literally doesn't matter. I just like naming things
result.
stupidly.
Yeah, I've worked that out.
Have you? I mean, Ernlots is kind of turning the ship and parking over. Whoa, crikey! That I did not expect any of that. You guys okay?
Yeah.
You look
Cheers.
fine. Very smug. Like usual.
Yeah.
How is everybody else? Oh, these are little friendly boys. Welcome aboard.
We
For
have
whom
more
the bell
friends.
tolls. What are your names? They exchange names. You are on the ship now. You are alive.
How does Engelby react to Windy Cindy and Sloshy Joshy's names?
Those are names.
Doesn't phase him at
People-
all.
Doesn't
He's
phase
seen it
him.
all.
People have names.
But they are funny. They make silly rhyme noise.
Nothing funny
No,
about rhymes.
This man,
Are you stupid?
is sensible.
Simple.
You're being
Simple
weird,
girl.
Carl.
Think rhymes funny. Nothing funny about rhymes. What about genocide, schmenocide? That's nothing funny there, is there? Oh, you laughed. You're evil.
We never make jokes about genocide.
No.
That's against the
That's against the code.
the
Which
con-
code?
The code.
the Swamp
code,
Geneva
though?
Convention,
All of
Your
the codes.
code?
There are 6
The-
codes.
the Geneva
That's six
Convention
codes.
Swamp,
The Geneva Code.
the Geneva
The
Convention
code.
Swamp.
That's why would convention be the word that changed? Surely the noun would be the one that changes, you
No.
pleb.
No,
The
It's
swamp
the Geneva
convention.
Convention. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. You know what? That's by far the silliest name any of you come up with. You get an inspiration point.
yeah, I got another one. I meant to use it. I was like, I should use the inspiration point.
Matt, I
when
want you.
failed
I want
the
you
shot.
after preferably, well, at least for next session, but certainly by the end of this session at least, to try and figure out what all your things do, so you can do it.
Do you know
Because
when,
Because you're just
like,
Mr. Level 1, fly about, have a shot, that's my turn, and you can do so much more.
I know.
I believe in you. You can do more.
I
than
believe
this.
in you.
Carl's just sort of has a.
Perfect.
Okay.
To what?
If
What are
it
you?
go-
What are you eye
like,
rolling to this time?
It goes against the code. I'm like, okay, it goes against your code, but not the pirate code.
We don't
She doesn't say
jokes
that.
about
She just thinks.
Do
genocide.
pirates have code? What's a pirate code?
I don't know what the pirate code is. I can write a pirate code for you if you want me to.
Maybe we'll talk about it.
Okay.
It is the you're alive time. You are alive, and you solved my puzzle. Well done, everybody. Well,
Oh, wait, before we head off, can I look around the ship for treasure?
I mean, Dave is
I
currently
think it's all in
carrying
chest. I
the
think that was
chest and the
I
clothes
thought
and
that
the
was the
potions
indication that
and
it's all
the
in the
Pringles
chest.
with him onto the ship. And you can try and fight Dave, but
No, I'm not going to try and fight Dave.
Dave can't kick your ass.
He did kill Flamey Amy.
He did
Accidentally.
I do
kill
like the fact that
Flamey
despite the
Amy.
fact we have a dragon sorcerer in our party, all we have done thus far in the past is wiping out the dragon race.
Anyway, dragons hate each other. There's very little
Yeah.
reason not to murder each other when you're a dragon. Okay, so
Unless it's a red one.
unless it's a
In
red one.
this case.
Yes, because he is nice and, well, he's not nice, but he gave you a
Oh,
letter of
Coral's-
recommendation, which is handy.
Oh, Coral has totally been thinking about the fact that Uchu has no idea about dragon code.
Do you know anything about dragon code? Coral,
Actually, a little bit.
you're not a dragon.
I'm not a dragon.
Stop. You're not a dragon. There's
The
nothing.
voice inside Coral's
You're
head
as
keeps
dragon.
reminding her,
You're as dragon
"Coral,
as I
you're
am
not a
Ethiopian.
dragon."
Like maybe 1,000th of you is dragon.
Thousands. Yeah,
Right.
but pirates have probably got their code based off the dragon code.
Yeah, probably because they're pretty
Yeah.
heavily influenced by dragons.
Doesn't mean
Probably why they don't save each other's lives because they're cunts.
Yep.
Right. It's like the Top Gear. What is it? You always leave them behind.
Yeah. Always leave a man behind.
Okay, so you are alive. Well done. You're in your ship. You're probably you've been made a bad stew with some Pringles in it. Don't ask how he got the Pringles. You've been given a foot rub.
Probably
Um,
from.
Oh, I don't
The
think I've been
devourer.
liking these foot rubs. I've been.
Also, Jeffrey you hear Jeffrey muttering to the elementals some of the rules.
You
Dave
must
remains
all
motionless.
Oh,
Jeffrey?
ground
Jeffrey, can you just
Hi.
come here for a minute?
I don't. Do I have to?
Yes, yes, you do.
Okay.
Right. What was it I heard you speaking
Oh,
to
there
the
was some
elementals
rules.
about? Rules?
Yeah, just a couple things.
I didn't
Yeah.
tell you any rules, have I?
No,
Have I?
they weren't. No, they
No,
weren't.
yeah,
No,
exactly.
it
Who's your
was.
captain?
There's a lot of captains on this ship.
No,
It's
no,
kind
no,
of
no, no, no,
confusing.
no. There's only one.
There's 3 of them.
No, there's one.
Oh, there's the
I'm the
crocodile's a
captain.
No,
captain,
no, 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 no.
Captain's the captain.
and there's a
you're
captain. There's a
kind
Hemingway.
of a
No,
captain, I
I
guess.
don't understand.
No, who?
Actually,
Jeffrey, who do you think?
Homer's a baron, so he outranks you.
Yeah, but the pirate codes.
I'm
The
not a
pirates
pirate.
have barons. Well, you were though. You were
Not
still are.
anymore. I ran away from him. He was
Well,
spooky. I didn't like
Yeah,
him.
but now
He
you're
was
on
really
this
mean.
one. So you were a pirate, and now you're a new pirate. on
I'm
this one.
only 1/8 pirate, because you're the only pirate on the ship, and
You're
no
the
one
only
else is a
pirate
pirate.
I see.
You're the only pirate I see, Coral. He smiles very cringely. He's going to say,
Are you a pirate?
because
no,
you're the
no.
only pirate I see.
So you ran in to here
Yeah,
and made yourself a
helpful.
subject to me.
I'm just sort of here. I mean, I suppose.
No,
But,
yeah, you're my slave now, aren't you?
oh.
You give me foot rubs, don't you? And you cook food for me.
I do give you foot rubs, but I also.
And make me food, so
I
therefore you're my
also-
slave.
Yeah.
Therefore, yeah.
Oh,
Pretty sure slaves
So-
are banned by prisoners of war are banned by the Geneva Convention as well.
They're not involved in this conversation.
I disagree with this.
So
That's what King Jong-un said.
Captain Kim Jong Redbeard.
King Jong Redbeard. We don't have to abide by the Geneva Convention because we don't believe in it. Ergo, it's all cool, dog.
So seeing as you're my slave,
I love that the only person in this ship that's evil is just routinely made fun of for it. Like it's not even a threat to everyone else. They're just laughing at it.
Yeah. So who was it that gave you these rules and instructions?
I don't remember.
Was it the Calistar?
I don't know what one of those is.
Okay, was it Uchu?
Who's Uchu?
Not the crocodile cyborg, not the scaly robot-y one, the other one.
Oh, there's so many
There's-
ones of
there's-
scales.
There's 6 people on this ship.
So
I'm
no,
not
no. I'm assuming you recognise the new ones compared to the old ones.
He looks at the new ones.
Was it any of
This
those?
many
man,
of
this
them.
man doesn't know what to cook other than toast and beans.
There's so many
Do you think
new
this man
people.
is that capable?
I can't
Right, okay.
remember which ones of them were here before I was here, or it's
Right.
only been 2 days.
Yeah, it's only been 2
I'm
days.
so confused. Do you want?
Yeah,
Is
right.
this one of those moments where you want me to make beans instead?
No,
I can get the
no,
beeswax
no.
again. I feel like that was a
No.
success.
Beans in the morning. Beans in the morning.
Beans
Okay.
in the morning. Okay, I know what
Okay.
that
Right.
means.
So from
Gotcha.
now on.
What's the time? Time is it is evening. He's gonna go get the beans.
I like
Right. No.
that this
Right
is
now.
all.
Right now. Okay.
This is
Just-
all happening
if
whilst
I
he's
ask
giving
you
a
to
Coral
do
a
something,
foot massage.
Yes, it is.
Can you? Yeah. Right. Next time I ask you to do something, can you only do it if I say so?
I understand.
If anyone else has told you anything, ignore it.
I know what.
Okay?
I get you.
Forget them.
I understand.
Forget
He's already
anything
been
else you've
given
been
that
told
rule.
other
Don't
than
worry.
I understand.
do what I told. He doesn't.
I
he
know what you
doesn't.
mean.
He doesn't though, does he?
I understand.
I mean, it doesn't help that you're giving him part of one of the rules where I said you need to listen to Coral apart from when she is. If she's
Yeah, but no,
making a
that was
big
specifically
point
when
in
she
it.
started shouting, and she's not started shouting yet.
Yeah, but as I said, it was whenever she makes
It was
a big deal.
he said it was subtle.
Yeah, but does he understand subtle?
I understand.
I don't think he does, but not in a way that like is helpful to this part.
Oh, Matt, where did you go? Matt's
Where's
gone.
the-
I think he's gone for a pee.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's gone for a pee. Or he's given
I
up.
can't. Thank God there isn't a fire elemental, because otherwise you'd get fire foot massages, and that wouldn't be
That would
bad.
hurt. Oh, he's not going to give the
Yeah.
elementals foot massages because they don't have feet. So.
Oh yeah, I know that. He's just giving the elementals the rules.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Although
What about Dave?
there's very few of these rules that apply to any of the elementals. To be honest, thinking about it,
Yeah.
they can't grow beards. They can't
You
speak.
can't grow beards. They
Shouting
can't-
means opposite is
Dave
about the
can't.
only thing. Oh, and they're gonna come and give you foot rubs.
And
They're also going to try
Neil.
and cooking. I mean, so for creatures that don't actually eat, it's going to be interesting to see what they class as.
It's just gonna look like ritualistic good.
It's good. Right, I can guarantee
And
you,
al-
it will be on a
and
plate
also-
or bowl, and that's about all that you can assume.
I love the fact that I've propagated it to be like one of the rules. Propagated this rule.
It's a
to
genius
more
bit of code
people.
you've written. You've written idiot code. It's amazing.
I've written a virus. Is
You've
what I've
written a
done.
virus. Oh, Matt, where are you at? Hit me. Come on, Matt. Any day now.
He's not there.
Come on,
He's
Matt.
not there.
Come on, Matt.
I also love the fact that as soon as Uchu twigs on to the fact that you're calling him a slave, he's gonna run with it.
Come on, Matthew. Where are you at? Want to move on with this bloody thing?
Is that
I
the
do
washing
love the fact
machine?
this is
I do hear a washing machine.
the crew is now the ships. The ship
Oh, there it
men
is.
are now. Everyone on the ship, you
He's
have
back.
the pirate captain, the slave, and the 6
Some
passengers.
random motherfuckers.
A galactic.
It's getting full pretty
combination of
fast, though,
people.
gotta say. As you
We're gonna
kill
have to
someone.
make some extension.
Yeah. Right. Onwards. You make it much more of the way without any interruptions. Thank the Lord. You are approaching Old York, and you see above it floating the King Cannon, which is this colossal maroon dreadnought. It's floating ominously above the fractured planet of Old York. So you got this enormous ship. It's like a sort of moon almost in its size above the planet, which is right. You know, like an apple peeler. That way you put it, you squash it through it, and it's like if you did that halfway, like the planet has just kind of exploded. And like the cities have been built through the kind of fractures. There's like peaks all the way around the city, and a big hole in the middle. The planet is coated in terracotta buildings, some with large spiky black roofs. At the peak of each of the 8
Wait, terracotta.
hills, that red brick basically.
Yeah, see, for some reason in my head I've got panna cotta.
Not that one.
Different
On the top of each of the
Different
peaks stands
things.
a black fortress, and halfway up each of the peaks is the remains of a wall made of enormous white stones that would have once protected the city. As you've flown in, actually, you have seen from a long way off the crimson red hobgoblin god Groeble hovering proudly in the skies. He is so large he encompasses the multiple planets all the way around you, and as you fly towards him and through him, kind of, he you see his eyes turn to look at you. He doesn't move at all, but his eyes are decidedly looking at your ship, which is not something gods often do. So be afraid. You fly into the docks of the King Cannon, this humongous ship, which you would know is named after the big cannon at the front of it, which is what made the crater in the planet. It's the biggest cannon in the world, hence King of the Cannons. While smaller than this dock would be in the future, the place is sprawling with troops and citizens alike, although it would be hard to tell the difference, because these hobgoblins are fighty. And you land, and over walks a stuffy hobgoblin lady person in armor who goes, "Yes, we've been expecting you, rather late." Well,
You
Gregory.
wouldn't
I'm sorry,
believe
I
the
was expecting.
journey we've
Hang on.
had.
Who the fuck are any? I was expecting a fire giant. Is Hemingway?
Yep, I'll go get him. I'll
Okay,
go
fantastic.
get him.
Gregory.
Shut up.
Yes.
We'll go get the
Say that I
captain.
live.
Any complaints
Yes,
can
Lord
be
Gregory.
levied to the head of the escort mission, Coral Redbeard.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
Well, you're in charge of the ship, aren't you? That's what I'm saying.
No,
No, she's not.
No,
in
you're
charge.
not in charge of the ship. Who is in charge of the ship
I'm not.
then? You're
Just go
captain
get
of the
him.
ship. That makes you.
Oh, just go get him.
The captain hands her the paperwork. Right, yes, jolly good. It says here 2,000 gold pieces to you, and here is your shipment, Hemingway. Off you piss. Says that to Hemingway's. Yes, lady. No problem. Step kick, cough up the cash. His little goblin underling and gets a big sack of 2,000 gold pieces and hands it to you, Coral.
Thank you.
So you are now.
And of course, I then put it in my bag.
You are now
There
up
we
to
go, Coral.
eight
You're
whole
no longer
thousand.
poor. You won't have to borrow money off us anymore.
Have you been demanding them rent in your
No.
ship? Ah, very
You
generous.
think I have money? I
Very
came
true.
from a different dimension.
Yeah. You have a credit card, I imagine.
Yeah, and lived on an Ewok
Do you
planet,
take
like,
contactless?
What planet?
So you guys have been given a letter of recommendation for to be given to Lord Admiral Amstel Voorhees, who is in this ship somewhere.
Right.
Do we know what he looks like?
I mean, you can ask the person who is in front of you.
Do you know what this man looks like?
Do you know
Which man?
what he means? Is do you know
That
where we
man.
could find him?
No. He means, what does he look like?
What does he look
Who?
like?
Sorry,
And then
which
where to find
who are
him?
you looking for?
Lord Admiral Headright.
That's the previous one. You're woefully
The
out of touch.
previous one. Well, whoever's his successor.
is his name.
That's
Praise be.
right.
Okay, well, what are you here to see him about?
Need to
We
speak
have-
to him about things.
And do you have any paperwork to show me?
We have a
Yes.
recommendation to give to him
Letter of
from the judge.
Oh, I see.
import.
Okay. And she's you strip shop 49 bibble wobble wibble wobble, and 8 troops walk over and they point for you to follow them.
You know what? I think it's very nice that you see a two-headed dragon and you don't bat an eye. That's a very
Look,
admirable
I'm not
trait.
paid enough. I'm
You
not paid
don't
enough to ask
see
questions.
Species.
I'm sure the Lord Admiral's going to take care of whatever bizarre. You know, I've seen your kind before. Not you specifically, just this whole deal of plucky individual ragtag group of spacefaring idiots. And frankly,
Excuse me?
I'm not impressed. So off you go.
Excuse me?
I'm not an idiot. I'm not that. Whatever that is.
Why is
any
the
talk-
crocodile having a stroke? Go to the Lord Admiral Please do not bother me. I'm a very busy goblin.
Joke's on you.
Any
I
tools?
don't know what a stroke
idiot.
is,
Shoot it.
but I know the signs.
I apologise for them and hurry along in the direction.
Fantastic.
Of the soldiers.
The
There better not be any tools.
I fly above.
They look like
right. Okay. Cool. And the Englebeers, bye bye. You was strange. I'm going. And they fly off. You follow the troops through the gunnels and gubbins of this huge and very busy ship. It's very hot. You make it through all these sort of barracks and just troops everywhere. It's all sort of very Death Starry. And you find that you go to this monorail. They get on the monorail. All the troops stand there in complete silence, and the monorail whisks you off at quite a speed through the ship, up and up and up and up, and you eventually get to the command deck, which looks a lot more fancy than the lower areas of the ship. There's sort of officers walking around, chatting to each other about important sounding things. You are escorted to a waiting room, and the troops stand guard. Outside of you hear through the two doors yelling in the room, followed by a scream and a sort of thud as a hobgoblin with hideous throbbing horns in officer's dress is being dragged out of this room by two guards, clutching his wrist, which is completely severed.
Maybe we don't have to see this Admiral.
Well,
This
the last time we
actually-
met an admiral, it went wonderfully, didn't it?
No, it didn't. I remember it didn't go well.
Yes, and whose fault was that?
Bit of everyone's really, wasn't it?
Technically, it wasn't my fault, but it was his
Yes,
fault.
you're right.
The,
It
so-
technically wasn't your fault, but you are part of the body that's fault.
Technically,
The guard
though,
the
it
guard
was
points to
your
go
fault
indoors.
because you brought us there.
Do you go in? The guards have pointed.
Don't be so rude, you naughty head. Naughty. That was very rude to Coral. Think about what you just said. Apologies, Coral. That's what you get for calling us both responsible. You don't even know what that word means. I do. I'll just.
The
not
guards
gonna tell
gesture in. Go in now.
Okay.
Yeah, we know.
I'm
God.
leaving this conversation.
You walk in to see a blood-soaked floor with a spear lying on the floor with a hand still attached to it. The spear is making a sort of muffled roaring sound, and the hand is slowly withering into the spear as the spear kind of glows red. The Lord Admiral, or the man you can assume is the Lord Admiral, is standing over this scene holding his glowing greatsword, and he passes it to a young hobgoblin who places it hovering above a granite slab on the corner of the room, inscribed in runes, and it just sort of hovers. This greatsword has an eye in the hilt that is looking at you, and around the start of the blade there are teeth kind of arranged, and they kind of shiver every now and then, and it sort of clatters on it makes a horrible noise. It's an unsightly little bastard, that thing.
That
39th issue.
That is a
turns its
monstrosity,
head.
but
Very sad.
Yeah,
respect, but also fear.
the blade is singing, and the room is gradually lightening as you realize that the dark of the room was artificial and coming from this blade. The blade, as it's placed on the slab of granite, closes its eyes shut. The boy, the young hobgoblin, then walks over and picks up the spear and carries it out of the room. Voorhees looks at you.
Cool blade.
He looks at you with quite some distrust and almost contempt, and says, "And you are?"
We got a letter.
Coral Redbeard.
Swell.
We have been sent to you by the judge with
Ah.
a letter of recommendation, and she hands him.
Excellent. He passes. He sort of strolls off behind his desk and opens the thing and reads it. And dear Lord Admiral Amstel Voorhees of the Balthasarian Empire, slayer of giant folk, master of the Great War, enslaver of demons, and winner of the Hotties in Office Award of 2653. What it do, bitch? I hear my boys making some mad moves in the war and that. You were always a slippery little fucktoy. Anyway, I just spattered that cunt Marx and his dork fanatics with the help of the 3 wankers standing before you. I know they don't look like much, but they are pretty rad in the scuffle. Also, they are totally from the future, 100% not making it up. Keep an eye on the human. She's not to be trusted. In fact, I double-check the flame rock shipment if you know what I mean. The dragon is surprisingly honest, and the metal chap, well, he's fine, I guess. Clearly dealing with some shit. I'm sure you could make use of his skills with guns and metal and whatever. I'm done with them, but I recommend you get them to do some weird shit. You know, the kind of job you wouldn't give to a soldier because they would think you were a nutter or whatever. You feel me? Anyway, don't stop vibing and keeping it tight. Your top quality ammo, bitch, Asgol Amovich. He closes the letter. Interesting.
What's the ammo, bitch?
Well,
I understood half of that better.
I had a glowing review.
Sorry, Coral probably understood all of it.
He looks back at those. From the future, 100%. Everyone,
You want
leave.
to see
And
some
the
pictures
guards,
of some
the guards leave out
cars?
the room, and all the doors are shut. And he goes, the judge tends not to lie to me. From the future, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Care to explain?
Would you like to see some
Blame
pictures
him.
of some
I
gods?
blame him.
So
So he has a magic wand
Okay.
and
Yes.
sent us to the dream realm, and the dream realm then shot us out here. But we're
One
from
sec.
the future.
you missed some pivotal points in that
No, that's all
story,
that
so just-
matters to him, okay?
Right. Yes.
Well,
Okay.
I
What?
think
How
they're from
far
somewhere else,
from
but,
the future? Fine. How far from the future are we talking here?
800 years.
800
Wow.
years. We've been sent back by some
Okay.
gods who need supporters.
Well,
so,
we don't
like,
actually
if we
know
can...
if we've been sent specifically to this time by those gods. We just came out of this time. Came out.
And in your time,
Yep.
what do you know of the Balthasarian Empire?
How much does Carl know?
It's a
Intelligence?
big.
Okay, so the Balthasarian Empire is one of the. This is common knowledge. It's one of the 3 factions that made up the Trinity Armada. In your time, they were fighting a big long
you
nasty
make
war
up-
and eventually stopped.
This is gonna sound pretty crazy, but you guys are one of the biggest, most successful empires who are part of the Trinity Armada with, surprise, surprise, because you're not going to believe this next bit, the humans and the elves, because of this elven prince who talked his little socks off.
They
yeah,
try
it's
that
very hard to
an
believe.
awful. Yeah, that's nothing. What? When
Yes,
is this?
it happened. Oh, that's the funny thing. We don't know.
What you
exactly
know
it
when.
happened.
You don't know how.
Is it? Yeah,
It's,
we know it was sometime
It's
soon.
tomorrow.
It's not tomorrow.
It's not tomorrow. He's from another future. Again, a little bit
We
complicated.
don't know where
Sure.
he's from.
It's in
Yeah.
about 100 and about 130 years time.
They estimated to be around about this time frame.
This side of the 800 years.
Yeah.
Right. He thinks, and the has there been?
I hear the Hobgoblin's got a pretty good deal from it.
Well, this is what I'm thinking. What about has there been any demon invasions since?
No, but the gods that sent us back here was talking about this darkness that was coming. So maybe that could be the demons. I don't know.
So you do. There was one time where there was a demon invasion.
And
did I not-
there
I didn't know.
has previously
It was
been
it was
a demon.
it was somewhat. It was about 50 years after the
It was
the ending of the war.
between 50 and 200 years after the war. Again,
And
because
I'm assuming
it
we
went
won.
on for a little bit, so estimates,
We won. I'm assuming you do not live in a
Well, yeah,
world controlled by
we're not
demons.
demons, are
Yes,
we?
well, this is the thing.
Actually, she's the only one who doesn't look like a demon at the moment.
You all look fucking stuck. Well, I'm not sure. Well, fascinating. We've been expecting.
So yeah,
We've been expecting a invasion anytime between now and the next 1,000 years. I mean, it's reassuring to know that we won, but what if we? He rereads the letter. It's some weird shit. Yes.
yeah,
Some weird shit.
this is going to sound crazy, but I only got the second head yesterday.
You know what? One of the less crazy things you've told me.
Actually, that is true.
Do you know
true.
what is also least crazy? I'm somehow the least dragon.
Well,
I
yes.
didn't start off.
Without
is-
context, that
You do look.
doesn't mean
I mean,
anything.
to be honest, there's
Yeah,
a,
I mean it's pretty obvious from the note.
as the most.
That's
I
not
see.
that crazy
Well,
to
that's,
anyone
you know.
looking
Yeah.
on at three.
My
random
sword's got a
people.
demon in it. I mean, if we're just kind of saying cool things, I suppose.
That is cool sword.
Okay. I don't want to ally with any of those bastards. I don't really care for them. We can kill two birds with one stone here. If they come in, what was you say, about 200 years time?
Yeah,
And we were
it's
fighting
just
the whole way?
after the alliance got formed.
I'd
so I
wager
don't know
to
if the
say
alliance.
we're significantly more ready now than we ever will be to fight off a certain demon invasion. And nobody else is. I'm going to send you on a mission. And in return, I will give you anything you want.
Can you spread our religion?
I don't know if you
Is that
saw Grow Evil up there, but we're sort of taken. But you know, I won't kill you for it, I suppose.
Well, that's the least of our worries.
Is it?
you're talking
Or
to
at least,
Skull.
or
Let
or
me
should
just
we say the
remind
least
you.
that we would ask.
Last time this happened, you almost got smited by a fire giant.
Yes.
Ah, yes. The judge is
Respect me,
pretty quick with his
demon
greatsword. He
sword.
doesn't
I
wait
would
around.
I
Okay,
would not try and flaunt your strength against a demon sword.
I have nothing to prove. Don't worry. I won't bother spilling blood with Baphomet a second time. He's gone through a healthy drink today already, haven't you? And you hear this disgusting sounds from the corner of the room as it's snoring. Yeah, you all seem a bit perturbed. Have you ever never seen a demon weapon up close?
Will
I
Carl
saw
have?
pictures
You've
at
probably seen the
uni.
cannons on the ships. I don't know if you've ever seen like the weaponry is less common. They put them on most of their cannons.
I've seen cannons, but not
Ah.
handheld weapons up close.
No, it's all the same. You know, when you've got the book, you can do whatever you want. Problem is, there's more of them than just in the book. So, you know.
The book?
Oh, the
The Book of
Demonomicon.
Demons.
Yes. Do you not know us? About 150 years
Don't
ago,
tell him I got it from context
Lord
clues.
Lord Balthazar found the Demonomicon, and he figured out precisely how to bind a demon to anything he wanted to. Get full control. You know, once you know a demon's true name, done deal, really. However, the problem is there's more demons now, and they're not all in the book, so they're kind of eager to kill us or whatever demons do. I don't know, but you know, best thing about demons is the only thing that can permanently kill a demon There's another demon. So here's my plan. I've figured it out. You're gonna go start the apocalypse on McLaren. You're gonna open the portal to hell, and I will say you might want to leave rather fast because the demons are going to come up, or however many there are right now. I'm assuming if they waited 100, 200 years or so, they are probably going to be slightly weaker at least now than they were then in the future. And that way, us with the only demon weapons will be required by everybody, and everyone will either defect or be slaughtered in droves. So everything comes up Balthazar. Sick. Do you catch my drift?
I do.
Kind
It's
of.
a
Basically-
great plan, and it
Basically,
just might
he
It's
sits
a
down in his
creative
chair.
plan.
He pulls from a drawer. He lifts up this big safe box. He clinks his eyes. Don't open this until the moment. Inside here is a thing that was found on McLaren with the Demonomicon, and it'll open the portal. Open the portal. Run away. Probably don't get caught by demons, hopefully. And I'll give you anything you want. A fleet, a ship, a planet, a lot of gold. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, you'll win the war for me. I'm pretty amicable after
So
that.
this portal.
A whole
Sorry, my
fleet.
history lesson wasn't.
That's obviously
that
perked
good.
Coral's interest. A whole.
This is
fleet.
the main. This is like the soul portal. All the demons pour through, right?
Well, I mean, there's lots. I mean, they're just down there, aren't they? So they can. It takes them a long time to travel through the gulfs of the void, but there are other ways. McLaren
Other
is one of those ways, and they don't really think too much. Demons, they just sort of charge. So if you open the door,
Yeah.
they're gonna run through it. At least I'm
I
waging
see.
to think. It's now the only problem. Well, it's a blessing and a curse. It's behind enemy lines. It's currently quite far
Well, your Emily lines.
into the Chorizo Union's territory. But he has a look at his maps. Now, I think this makes enough sense. You seem like learned fellows, or at least one of you does. Are you familiar with the Order of the Scribes by any chance?
Oh my god! That's what I was before I was a dragon. I was a wizard from the Order of the Scribes. In fact, technically, I still have my membership, so.
Do you know that is
technically,
perfect?
I still.
In the
Okay.
I'm a
future,
member of
though.
the Order of the Scribes.
Yes, but remember that is in the future.
Yes, maybe don't use
I have
the
a license.
probably change the expiry date on that one. Yes,
Technically, it doesn't expire because
you shall claim you are returning from an expedition behind enemy lines with diplomatic immunity, or some bollocks, they'll buy it, they're idiots. That you're returning to Korpak, which happens to be rather near McLaren at this point in time. And then, when nobody looks, you're gonna slip past them and end the world. Oh, what a fucking love you, the judge. Fucking hell, God, what
are
a
you
genius.
This at least a little bit concerned that in the future it took 3 whole armies to beat some
Well,
demons.
yes,
who we're
no,
going
but
to
what
now
you're not
unleash
thinking
early.
is if we unleash them early, there will be less of them. We will be far less exhausted from 200 years of war.
I
And
don't. Is that how demons work? I mean, I
yes,
don't know.
so look, so what happened was when the Demonomicon was removed from its rightful place, the names stopped coming in. So we have I mean, I have no idea what
Okay.
proportion of hell we have under our control currently, but it's an awful lot of them.
Why
And
don't
there are new
we
ones popping up here and there,
also
and
bring
those will be the bad ones.
the Demonicon with us?
Demonomicon.
Demonomicon, yeah.
Demonomicon.
Demonomicon 4.
Look, don't worry.
why don't
Everyone
we-
finds it pretty hard to say. It's fine.
Why do we bring it with us back? and then theoretically, when we take it back, any new demons that has occurred potentially within the last see
Look,
how long
I'll
we
stop
talk
you right there.
should
I'm not
pop
going
up,
to.
and then we can know exactly how big
No.
of how many demons we are fighting.
I'm not going to risk the single reason why I currently sit at a lovely desk commanding hundreds of fleets of big old ships and not scrubbing some goblin's butt in the hills of wherever the fuck Balthazar came from. You know, it's somewhat important, and I'd rather you just open the portal and any that come our way, we're going to blast into Kingdom Come because we've got big old demon cannons. I mean, did you see the one? Look at that thing down there. You see the big planet? We can do that to one of their faces. What's the problem? Satan himself's in
Yes.
that cannon. It's a big gun.
Yes, but as I said, you're assuming that there is going to be less demons, whereas there could
less
be...
demons than there would be in 200 years' time. When
Yes, you're assuming there could be.
And we're the only ones
There's
with the
some
real
amount.
firepower. I mean, the Japes and the Chorizo Union, they're they're
But after,
good with a spell and a sword, but they don't have demon cannons. They can't kill a demon.
But they do. They
Don't
might do in the
worry.
future. I don't. I mean, my history is a bit all over the place.
No
because,
He doesn't
hobgoblin
even
would give
know
them
the
that
history,
technology.
and it's a bit-
Surely.
but from
I
what I
cannot believe.
understand,
I mean,
if you all unite, wouldn't you share weapons?
I'm
Because that's what
not
we do.
going to unite with those little shits.
But
Well,
if
Dreadful.
you've got a
I
bigger
think
army,
it's
the
why
same
not?
is-
Look,
they
chaps.
get the
Look,
kind
I'm
of proportion.
giving
Look,
you the
guys,
deal.
I
Okay,
think it's
this
a
is not.
fine idea,
I
and
don't-
we will.
Yeah, I will remind you. The
I'm
first
Lord
thing
Admiral
I said
for a
is this is a
reason,
crazy
chappies.
idea, and it might just work. I don't doubt the plan.
It is a
I
crazy
just-
idea, and it hopefully will work. I mean, what they're going to do? Cast fireball on them? I mean, come on.
In my
Useless.
old age,
Useless.
I've just
Coral's very offended by the attack
Fine,
on.
you can do all the damage you like. It's just going to pop back up in hell tomorrow and come back with a even bigger sword. I mean,
No, one about casting fireball.
yeah. If
What
you
are they
don't,
gonna do?
if you
Like-
don't, if it's not a demon that kills them, they don't die. They just
You
pop
know
back.
what?
I'm
I
out of
think
ideas
we'll-
beyond this, so let's just go.
Let's just yes.
Now,
If
You
so-
guys are the
so,
history buffs.
Perfect.
if
Well,
you pop
look.
it on,
I am just the war man.
Me too. Quite. Yes, I feel like I understand you more than the other two. Gotta say.
what do you mean? I've been all on your side.
Oh no, you've been on my
Yes.
side certainly, but you're a two-headed dragon thing from space. I'm a little confused, I must say, but I'm not going to ask. Not like that. Yes. So we will have perfect. I know what we're going to do. You're going to be tailed by a frigate, and just as you pass over the
Wait,
boundary,
Wait.
they're going to fire at you,
no.
Hey,
and
Carl,
it's gonna.
Carl, shut
No,
the
no,
fuck
no, no,
up.
no, 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 no. Did
Wait,
we take
wait,
the
just
ship
listen.
off the?
Yeah, they're not that.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Engelby is
Angora,
not
just
that
bye bye.
stupid.
Oh, it's a good ship, mine. Hello, Jeffrey. no,
Bye, Jeffrey.
there was also like Homer and all of the people have stayed behind. It's fine. Yes. So we shall have a frigate. They will fire upon you and give chase, and then stop at the border, and you can run past and give them your story, and they'll probably buy it. It's up to you, really.
Likelihood they will buy it.
Well, he's literally from the Order of Scribes. I mean, it's a pretty good cover
don't
story.
worry,
as
I
things
can
go.
handle this.
Yeah, I mean, they will, be ready for a zone of truth or two. But answer carefully.
Yes,
As
I'm aware of
typical
Zone
Order
of
of
Truth,
Scribe.
Uchu.
Yes.
Well, will you be needing anything? We have armories aplenty. There's
I think
magical tattoos,
load us up.
all that sort of
have
stuff.
grenades.
The famous hobgoblin goblin tattoos. We've got some pretty, you look like moneyed individuals.
I
Grenades.
may
You'd be
pop to
surprised.
the tattoo parlor. Parlor. It's such a posh way of saying.
It's a tattoo parlor. I've been watching
um,
doesn't understand.
I may. go there.
Cock boy, do you want to go
Cock
to the
boy.
ship and we'll start
Cock boy.
formulating the plans?
Would there be
In a second,
a possibility of us getting any more
any grenades?
fire poppins?
Fire poppins. I'm aware of the colloquialism. Yes.
I don't know whether they have.
Standard price. No, of course we've seen how many guns on this ship. Of course we've got to fuel them with something. No, yes, Satan chunks.
What are they
Satan
actually
gobbles up a
called?
fair
Like,
few. What do we call them?
Putters.
Fire putters.
Putters. I feel like every time I'm going to say a different word.
Or
that
flame
starts with a P.
putters, maybe.
Flame putters.
Okay. Let's get you some grenades and then let's.
They don't have grenades.
Get some
No
grenades.
grenades. It's okay. I'll
We
work
do. I
something
mean, we
out.
do have like bombs, but
That'll do. I can tinker and I can tonker and I can make anything work with my box of
That
scraps.
needs to be written down. I can tinker and I can tonker.
I can tonker. Got a box of scrap.
No, that's
No,
That's
no
what the
problem
name's
too
for.
big, no problem too small.
So are we off from the?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
So once we're out of there, just gather Coral and just gather the boys. Be like, okay. Basically, this is a bad idea, but it's an even worse idea to leave the hobgoblins with the thing that opens the portal. So I suggest we do the plan, but just maybe use the flute on the portal and break it, and then just bury it somewhere. And this is
Wait, you
playing
want about
with
burying
fire.
the wand or burying?
No.
The box.
No, the one's the thing that saved us from dying multiple times.
From what I understand, this one is kind of like the Deus Ex Machina
Yeah.
Machinus, and we really shouldn't be burying it in the sand.
I feel, I mean, the wand has allowed me to develop a separate head which can think good.
Sometimes.
Has
You believe that?
not many words, whereas my other head is read many books, but not very practical.
I'm aware.
I've only
I'm
seen that
aware
word
of how
right.
practical
Yeah.
Uchu 39
So,
Uchu is. I'm
I'm
aware
just
of it.
saying, we've been a bit keen, is the only word I can think to describe.
Keen?
Keen
what?
on things that we have been told to do.
Right.
And maybe we don't just do all the things people ask us.
I like this
like
plan. I like
start
this plan. Yep.
the end of the world.
I
I
like
can only say
It will only be the end of the
two-
world for 2/3 of the nebula.
I can only say words with 2 beats, so that was very hard. I got that though.
I like
Um,
this idea of us potentially not doing everything we have been asked to do.
But I know that to forget you said appease, to make Coral feel good, this thing which opens the portal probably has a value that is large.
Yep. you know what? You're not wrong. It does have a large value.
I think
Uchu and
this
Coral,
is a bit of a heist.
roll intelligence history checks, both of you.
Intelligence history check.
Intelligent, history check.
I don't know anything. Motherhead. Yes, I can do it. I can think.
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
What do you need me to think?
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Okay, you are
Oh,
not
other
right.
issue.
That
Other
doesn't
issue's
matter.
not helping at all. That's
right.
a 7 for other issue.
So, from the myths alone, you would assume the thing you're holding in this box, which agrees with the reason it's in the box, is the Talisman of Ultimate Evil, which is a pretty dangerous item in its own right, and something that most creatures can't touch without turning to ash. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of buyers. It's like selling a nuke, you know.
It's like selling the Magna Carta.
If it was also a big explosion
Followed.
waiting to
So,
happen, yes,
It's like if you put a nuclear bomb and the Magna Carta together.
exactly that. You have caught my drift perfectly. So you
So,
know you can
Carl,
sell
are
it,
you
and
relaying
someone will
this
pay a
to
lot
us?
of fucking money for it. But also, it might end the world. So
But also,
hold your head be it.
I could keep it.
Well,
You could keep it. It might start whispering to you in your dreams, but you can keep it. You okay with
So
with your
do
nat
you
20?
know-
You know.
do
that-
you
that
know what's in there?
items like this tend to the longer they the longer they stick around things,
Yeah,
they tend to warp them.
Yeah,
Just like so
manifest
the hobgoblins that
Which-
it takes an enormous amount of discipline and like cultural sort of like it's trained into them from day one, and even that like the one that just walked out with the demon horns, he had succumbed to the power of his weapon, and that's why he was being punished. Like a similar thing will probably happen very easily to a non-hobgoblin.
Yeah, point.
So you probably don't want this
Also,
around you
Admiral
for
is
long.
asking to start the apocalypse, which is pretty sad.
Pretty
We
sad.
sell this for a lot of money.
What else?
Do we
Josh?
know what it is? Or
What about your
Yeah.
gods? Could they take it?
So-
Maybe
what are we selling?
gods are pretty powerful.
We are selling a book. Okay?
A book. Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
So,
but there's more to the book than just the book, okay?
Is it a book?
so
It's not a book.
It's
I can't
rel-
tell if you're lying or you
it's-
just are not sure. That
it's
not a book.
like
What did you say?
It's
You
a
said it was
talisman,
a-
so it's like an
Talisman.
amulet.
it's a
Talisman.
talisman. Okay.
It's a
And
talisman.
talisman.
That's hard for him to say.
That-
Could you maybe make it more simple?
It's a big boom.
Magic rock.
Big boom.
Big boom.
Well,
In a box.
if things go wrong, we will kick it at the other ship and we'll hit the wand and we'll set off the big boom. Sounds like a good plan if everything goes tits up in the heist.
You look in pain. You look in pain at the thought of that.
Okay,
happening.
out
My
of
first thought
character.
was like a thing that turns to dust when you touch it, like
No,
the
it
wand. What
turns
if they were to
people to
touch?
dust. Yeah. Right. Let me just out of character. If you do that, I will have to do a fair amount of preparation. Like that will require campaign setting, altering amounts of work. Like that's
campaign altering moments too.
that's quite on a scale. More
The
so.
entire thing. I mean,
Like that
we're
changes the galaxy.
putting
That changes so much.
the font of magic against the source of evil.
Literally, yeah. Like that's like a
I love the fact that if the
ridiculous thing
two
to do.
heads were together,
They'd be amazing.
Uchu would figure out this knowledge, but because the intelligence and wisdom are split between two heads, one doesn't quite understand the concept, and one doesn't understand the consequences of the subject. It is a brilliant dichotomy
It's
where neither of
awesome.
them
I'm so
understand
proud of it.
how serious this
The
is.
way,
It's
the way,
something
also,
that
how well you're role playing this, you absolutely are
Hmm.
awarded an inspiration point for this. This is
Yeah.
ludicrous.
Hey, I've got an inspiration point. Now I'm back to one.
That is a potential Z plan.
Yeah,
Plan Z.
One might say you need more
sounds
alphabets
good.
for how
We
how
might
not
have
good
to come
that
up
Just
with
plan
tell
is.
some
me
more
when we're
backup plans, but that
tell
is
me
going
when
to
we're
be
out of plans, and I know what to do.
yes. When we have ran out of plans, I will let you know when we do the big one.
Okay. Second request. Don't let the idiot near it on the ship. What's
That's
his name?
fine.
Jimothy.
It's Jeffrey, but yes, you are very, very right.
Sorry. I've also inhabited my lack of naming.
Don't worry. No,
from-
it's fine. It's fine. At the end of the day, you're Uchu.
Yeah, you share the same
So-
memories as him, and he wouldn't have remembered his name. So
Yeah.
He never
Yeah,
married anyone's
it's-
names. I'm actually impressed that Uchu started calling Coral Coral and not Scarlet.
oh, yeah. And you still let
I
him die.
think that's gonna be. I think intelligence. Ushu is gonna call you Scarlet, and wisdom. Ushu is gonna call you Coral. Which is
Oh my god. Okay, so yes, do you want to go to
I want to go
the
get tattoos.
shoppies?
Shoppies, please. Shoppy trip for tattoos.
okay. Let's go do shopping.
Shoppy time. Right, you you see you managed to figure out via the elaborate signing on the command deck, slightly more so than on the other places. As sort of armory and parlor that way. You managed to make your way to it with little difficulty. You walk into this shop. There's lots of chairs and hobgoblins around getting tattoos and stuff. Some of them are just getting standard ones. Some of them you can tell when it's magic because it's like the ink is like special. They've got like a little station on the side where they keep all this. There's
Does
loads
it
of
say
like
special on it?
it does say special, and it's also there's loads of like boiling ingredients and things. It all looks very sort of witchy. And hobgoblins. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Babish Bum. What's up?
I was wondering if.
You could get a tattoo. Took the words right out of your mouth, didn't I, Mrs.
Yeah,
Well done.
you actually took the words right out of my
Cracking.
mouth.
All right. Well, what kind of tattoos are we in for here? We do a lot. We do a lot of different types of tattoos. Got
What you got? What you got?
well, got a bit of everything really. Got absorbing tattoos, bluff barrier tattoos, Eldritch Claw. That's a favourite in the armed forces. Coil and grasp. Blood fluid. Did I say that one twice? Not sure.
My mum told me never to get tattoos.
Well, your mum's not here, is she?
well,
Is she? What are you? What are you? Fucking hell, you're a bit of a
Don't
character.
My
mind
You are.
name is
Don't
Astral
mind it.
Reef, the 39th Ushu. I'm the 40th Ushu.
I'm not even going to ask. Illuminated tattoos,
don't.
Lifewell tattoos, Ghost Step
Pardon?
tattoos, Spell
Knife-
Wrought tattoos. Got a Masquerade tattoos, Shadowfell tattoos, and Sheathing tattoos. What are you looking for?
Sheathen tattoo sounds very.
Oh
don't
yeah,
like-
you know, classic one. You shove
I
a
don't
screwdriver
like
up there or whatever. You know,
Hello.
knife or a pencil or whatever you need, and we trace
Could you
it
do something a little bit more
and we draw it and we put it on
sharper?
a little bit sharper than a screwdriver.
Yeah.
Don't know
A little bit more
screwdrivers you've been
dangerous.
looking at, love. My screwdriver's pretty sharp,
A little bit more
pointy.
dangerous. You know, let's say a dagger or something.
Genius took the words right out of my mouth a second time. Crikey. Well, so you know, you can get your weapon sheaths. You can get your standard weapon sheaths, which would set you back about 100 gold pieces. Or
Mm-hmm.
if you're feeling fancy, you could upgrade it to a home and returning weapon-o jobby. and that costs a little bit more. Of course, that's more like sort of
That's great. That's perked Coral's interest
it's
a
a
lot.
little bit more expensive.
Um,
That
You're
will cost
someone
about.
at uni
Do you know
called
what weapons
Yondu
they
who
sell
got
next
one of
door?
those.
What weapons they sell next door? Well, what weapons don't they sell next door, love? I mean, you're currently sort of sauntering around one of the biggest armories in the Nebula, really, isn't it? King Cannon's got a lot of
Do you know
guns
if
on
they
it.
have
Daggers,
anything?
perhaps.
Well, not so much daggers, but more magical,
Cool
maybe?
daggers.
Cool daggers. Yeah.
They probably got a couple of cool daggers. You can ask them. Worth a
Can
shot, innit?
do you mind if I go ask? See
That's not a problem.
See what they got next
That's
door?
not a problem. Can
And
I
I'll come
interest
back
any of
over.
you in any tattoos? We've got a wide range of tattoos. You don't have daggers to have a tattoo.
I'm dagger.
You can have
Tattoo shop.
claws, or you can
Dagger
can-
is perfect for me.
you can disguise yourself as something, or
No.
you can teleport. I think can't remember. Or you can do a lot of stuff. You can be pretty hard to kill, or
I
have
might,
take less damage. You have some sort of protective ones. You got some ones that
I
make you
might come back,
punchy.
but the dagger is intriguing and something I'm very interested in.
Wunderbar, me lass. Oh,
Right.
oh, look, don't be confused by my accent. I'm actually much more cultured than you might assume, and that chuckle hinted at a large amount of assumptions he was making. I'm not happy about that.
No, I am just.
Off, go and get your fucking dagger. Just go on.
Yeah, let me. Yeah, I'll come back. Okay, so I go next door.
You pop in. There's enormous amount of tons and tons of smiths behind in the sort of, you see all the way back to the back of the shop. It's enormous. And in the front there's a lad on the tills. Hi, my name's Crimson Gibblies.
Jeffrey.
It's
What
not
are you
Jeffrey?
doing here?
Jeffrey. Who's Jeffrey? I don't know who Jeffrey is. I'm a work experience up here. It's kind of weird. Do you want a knife?
Yes, but
Okay.
do you have any magical daggers?
We got
Any cool daggers?
got some sharp daggers.
Anything a little bit more than just sharp?
Oh, this one's magically really sharp. Look, it's ow. See that? Well sharp.
Lovely.
It's
Thank you.
This is a +2
Thank you.
dagger. So that would be about 1,000.
Do you have
gold
any
pieces.
that's fire based?
Oh, trombone. He is. You got any fire ones? The hot daggers. I'll go check. He plans back. You see him sort of crashing and banging in the back of the. Yeah. This one's sharp. Wait, so sharp and hot. Is that what you wanted? Or you just want hot? Because could do both.
What do you mean?
So do you want a hot stick, or do you want
No,
a
I don't.
hot sharp one?
No, a hot, like one, which is on fire.
Yeah.
And sharp.
Yeah.
That's
All
a
right.
dagger.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we've got this one. That'll be $2,000.
So what's the stats on this one?
It's a +2, and it's
Fire
also
damage.
fire damage instead of slashing.
Yep.
Which I realise is technically just a hot one, but for the purposes of the joke,
It's the
ignore
1,000
that.
degrees knife challenge.
1,000 degree
No. We call this one the 1,000-degree knife challenge because if you try and cut a birthday cake with it, and you won't believe what happens. You've got to watch till the end of the video. So yeah, that'll be
Video?
What? I didn't shut. £2,000,
Video.
please.
I know video. There.
Oh, he gets it.
Yes, I would like this.
Oh, happily. Fantastic. There you go. Pleasure doing business with you. You want anything else? We've got lots of cool, sharp ones and whatnot.
No,
There's big heavy
I've
ones
got
over
plenty-
there.
I've got plenty of them. I've got 14.
That one's
back on the
pointy.
ship. I've got 14 back on the ship. I'm fine.
But these ones as well pointy. Well, all right. No, say no more. Say no more.
Thank you.
All right, you're gonna
So
You're gonna shove that up your armpit or something from the babus. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Like that. Very nice.
Not up my bum hole. Thank you very much.
I didn't say your bum hole. That wasn't
You
what
said
I said.
that.
Armpit.
You
You
did.
don't be putting words in my mouth. I said
He-
bumhole. Nah,
You
shit.
did
No,
say-
I said armpit.
He
You
did
said
not say
bumhole.
bumhole. He said
I thought he said
I
bumhole.
100%. No, you're hearing that, Mrs. Look. I'm not here to judge. You put your
Why
daggers
did
where
you say
shove a hot dagger up
butthole?
your bumhole if you want to. It's not my problem. I'm not, I'm not paid to care. Don't really worry. Just have fun with it. Pleasure doing business with you. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Take me
weird man.
And then I go back next door.
Hello again. All right. Cracking. So this £500, please.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Sure. So just double check that tattoo, sheath, returns.
It will retrieve. Yep, that's it. Yep, you tap it, and you within 4 to 8 hours, or your money back. That's what we like to say. It's not actually true, but it should do the job.
4 to 8 hours or what?
Or your money back. It's a joke. Like, don't worry. Look, it'll go back in. Yeah. Unless you pot it, drop it into hell or something.
I'll make sure I won't do that.
Yeah, that's not good. You
okay.
planning? You going anywhere nice this summer? Hell.
Hopefully home.
Oh, home. That's good. Where's home then for you?
Home is in the future.
What?
Home is in the future.
That's pretty metaphorical. You want that tattooed on the back of you or something? Just a bit, just above the arse, something like that.
No.
We can put it in Mandarin. People like that usually.
No, we don't.
Who?
Do that.
What? I didn't know Mandarin. I didn't know. What
We don't
area
speak
of
You don't know
the
Mandarin, mate?
universe speaks Mandarin?
Some of them, I don't know.
Hebrew is quite a popular one as well.
Yeah, people. Yeah, it's nice. Pretty letter in that one. Yeah.
Sanskrit.
What's that?
Hebrew.
No, it isn't.
What's Hebrew?
No, it isn't.
I think that might be something from the distant future.
Fucking. Do you want? Fuck. Alright, just whatever.
He's a wacky one.
I can fucking tell that. Can't. Yeah. Thank you very much. Cool. Well, yeah, cool. Tattoos orange. Don't wait. Hang on. Well, before we get started, just preparing the, bits and bobs. Where do you want it done? On your nose? On your tongue?
Can I have it in the back of my forearm?
Up your what?
What were you about to say?
Well,
then?
people, so you get those types. They want it.
What up the?
Butthole.
No, not even the butthole. The other one.
Oh, also,
The
I've
pee-pee hole.
sometimes, yeah. Well, it's complicated work. That one takes a lot to have to
You
charge
wouldn't
extra.
expect a knife to come out of there.
I think that's the
Very true.
well. So that's the reason they always give me, but I know what they're really doing with that.
Have it on
they're
the outside, so there on the
What
forearm.
if you
Cracking.
had it coming out of your eye?
Oh, that's a
Could
good.
you
Yeah,
do
not a lot of people think about that one.
Uchu.
I had a lad who was an assassin. He came in. He wanted it in his ear. That was pretty good.
It's very unique.
Yeah. Never had anyone else manage that one. Very imaginative. Yeah. Right. Cool. Packer. Right. Let's crack on. Do you want anything else? We've got a wide range of tattoos for like-minded individuals. You got damage absorption, some
I'm pretty
armor.
well known in the party for taking the hits. I don't need to resist anything.
Oh, well, we've got some clever ones as well. You got things like you ever heard of the
And
one
also-
where you can touch a piece of paper and you can say a person's name and whatever's on the paper, only you and them can read the piece of paper that it is that you touched. That's
I
pretty
don't
good. Not very
know.
expensive. A lot of people have those. It's for
I know some people had
for
it in my
nudes,
school
basically,
for
but-
passing notes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, notes.
Doesn't have
Yeah.
much use outside of that, surprisingly.
Well, yeah, good for good for cheeky stuff. Good for contraband. Good for all that sort of stuff. Got a lot of things really.
I'm going to send you a link. I'm going to send you a picture of the.
I think the main issue is that
Um,
I have a distinct lack of money.
Oh, I see. Oh no,
So-
fair enough.
Problem. I don't own any money.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well,
Yeah.
then it looks
Well,
like I'm only selling to this lovely lady. We got got tattoos that do spells. Got tattoos that make you look like someone else for a bit. Got
I'm gonna
tattoos that make you hit real
send
hard
you-
sometimes. Yeah, got a wide range.
Okay.
You know what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send you a link online, if you catch me drift, to to the particulars that
Lovely
I'm
euphemism.
discussing, and I trust you know exactly what it means and don't need to ask any questions.
One sec, it's not working.
Have a look
There
at
we go.
those. See what they do for you. I did not mean to send the picture of an adult white dragon. I don't even know what that means.
I sent you a link to.
Oh, I like links.
Not a
Links
link,
is
but
good. Links
yeah.
like in chains, you know, in it. Oh,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, no, can do that. Understand? No problem. Dagger on fire. Gotcha.
Dagger on fire.
He's Dimitri. Crack out the needles. Yeah, we got what do you want to get? Dagger retrieving. You know, classic. Yeah.
Why have you sent me the? Oh.
Just in case you wanted other ones. He gets to work. It takes a couple hours, which I imagine is incredibly boring for the other two.
What spells do you have?
What spell ones? So you can pick any spell up to 5th level.
Can I choose Fireball? Fireball.
Yeah, you can.
How much? Wait, how much would a Fireball cost?
So that's a 3rd level.
That's 3rd level, yeah.
Oh, so only what are we saying? Bear with me.
Need more money after this.
3rd level would only be 500, and you can use it once. It's like a one use, like emergency thing. You speak a command word and hit someone.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to work out. Is because I'm just thinking about a situation because I'm probably going to run out of spell slots and.
Yes. There's a lot of cool ones. I'll tell you what, we're going to end here and have a look at that. Have a look at the list because there's some stuff on there that's pretty cool. As a rule of thumb, commons cost 100, uncommons cost 500, rares cost 5,000, very rares cost between 5,000 and 50,000. But there's a lot of variability within there. So have a look, see what you want.
Cool. I've only got 5,500 left, so.
Yeah. So yeah, you could get a fair few of the rare ones, or maybe like one very rare one.
Yeah, but
they're pretty powerful.
I don't want to waste all my money. I want my money.
There's always more money.
I want more money.
You got $3,000 this session alone. Well,
yeah,
I suppose you started having gotten $3,000 and then made even more.
Oh wait, so we started off with $3,000.
You had 5 to begin with, and then you were given 1, and then you were given 2.
Yeah, and then given 2. Yeah. So that now puts me on 5,000, right? Or would that put me on 6,500?
I haven't been counting. Trust you.
Okay.
Well, that's a whole session.
That's a whole session.
You killed a Gregory, got a tattoo, said no to a admiral, just quietly behind his back. Bye, everybody, I guess. Do you want to do plugins and that?
Astral Fisher
It's the
Twitch.
usual. You know what it is. Parixia/Parixia_TTV on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. Coming to a TV near you. Should be streaming, hopefully. Please give me a follow, and you should be get notifications for when I start streaming.
Guaranteed, she is streaming tomorrow.
I'm not streaming tomorrow.
Tune in tomorrow.
Confirmed streaming tomorrow.
I'm gonna start streaming when I get my new power supply because I need a new one.
Yeah, which arrives tomorrow.
It doesn't arrive tomorrow. Stop lying
Streams
to the viewers.
Great news, everyone. Tune in to.
Of course, this is
Flutey
tomorrow, the
TV,
day that we're streaming,
Pyrexia.
not even the day that it's getting uploaded to
Yeah,
the
we're streaming on Pyrexia.
No,
Yeah.
we're
And also
Stop lying!
on YouTube, we'll
I
be
swear
doing the
this is actually just
second, the
Ushu. This
YouTube
is just
launch
Ushu
stream.
talking right now. It's
It's
taking
the
over his body.
YouTube
Very blurred
launch
lines.
stream
Matt,
for
yell at them about
Pyrexia.
your things now. It's your
I
turn.
just did.
Cool. All right. I'm
it
me.
again.
Fuck off. Bye.
Bye bye.
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 Wow.
Wow.